Hello, Gary Con. We are D&D with me. I hope you're all having a fantastic time out there. We weren't running around trying to figure out things over here. It's fine. Is everything sounding good? Are we all good here? Thumbs up in chat before we dive right into today's show. But if you don't know us, we're D&D with me. I'm your friendly dungeon master, Peter. Let's go around the table, the virtual table here, and introduce ourselves, starting with Becky.
Oh, well, I'm Becky. Nice to meet you. That's my name. I'm Becky. I don't know what else to say about myself.
Okay, well,
I don't really have any other things to promote or anything.
perfect.
And I'm
Thank you.
happy to be here.
Nice.
Next up would be Slug, or whatever your real name is.
Yeah, I'm Ty Wilson. How's it going, everybody? Looking forward to playing today.
Gwen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Callie. Also, nothing to promote. Happy to be here.
And Clean.
Hey, Jake here, everybody. Happy to be here as well, and looking forward to diving into some new content today.
Yeah, as we said, we're D&D with me. We have a long-standing campaign already on our channel called the Crystal Arc. You can always check that out if you want to look at some more D&D content or some world building. But enough about us. We have a very special guest today who was actually just in another stream before us. Sig, the floor is yours.
You cannot get me off your camera there, folks. Sorry about that. Yeah, my name is Siegfried Trent. I'm from Evil Genius Games. I'm a lead designer on the Everyday Heroes game, which is a modern D20 adventure game with a lot of licensed movie properties. We've got Pacific Rim and Kong Skull Island coming out. You can already download Escape from New York and The Crow. And in the future, we've got Highlander, not Pacific Rim, but Rambo, Universal Soldier, and Total Recall. There we go. I remember the last one. So, so if you like action movie stuff and role-playing in that genre, Everyday Heroes is pretty cool, but I am here to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
I do love me some kaiju crushing, though, honestly, at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But, well, Dungeoneers, are we ready to dive in and get our hands actually dirty and maybe clean some things up?
Heck yeah.
All right. Then let us start the episode of the Cleanup Crew. For hundreds of years, Euphigenia, the Great Lich, has lived in Rossmorn. At first, the locals were apprehensive, but as time stretched on and Euphigenia made it clear she was not going anywhere, the town began to warm to her and her mass amounts of wealth. Since then, the town's main export has been dungeon, trap creation, ward etching, monster wrangling, and yes, even dungeon cleaning. But there is one problem, though. Those pesky adventurers, always coming in and making things a mess. Well, don't worry, because Dirt Be Gone Dungeon Cleaning Service is at your service. And today, we have our first 5 newest employees. Not that the other ones perished by any other way. Just I'm contractually obligated to say that. In the dark town of Rossmorn, you climb the stone steps to the large, opulent castle above you. Light thunder rolls off in the distance. Crow, that sounds like a terrible crow, is crowing in the background. You, the 5 newest employees of Dirt Begun Dungeon Cleaning, are in front of a large door, waiting for someone to meet you there. But first, could Slug, you let us know a little bit about yourself, who you are?
Yes, well, before you see a 6'2" giant hobgoblin who's wearing just a loincloth and a club in his hand. He is extremely hard to look at and quite overweight.
Thank you, Slug, for going the usual coveralls. Slug cannot be tamed. He only wears his loincloth, and that is it. Gwyn, could you please let us know about yourself?
Yeah, she's a 4 feet mountain dwarf, hefty lady. She's got golden brown eyes, medium brown hair, and crown of braids. She's yep, really hefty. The overall is almost too long for her, but she's wearing it. Not just a loincloth.
Almost busting out of her dwarven size
Be nice.
coveralls. Be nice.
Be nice.
Don't want to get her angry.
No.
Next up, Dirk, could you please tell us what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, Dirk is a slightly scruffy looking human. Maybe hasn't had a shower today, but not too bad. He's wearing his armor. He's got a big old sword on his back. He looks a little put out to be here, but is trying to stand up straight and get a look in his eye like he's someone handsome and cool, but he's not especially handsome or cool.
Going against the hygiene standards of Dirt Be Gone cleaning service, it's okay. It's fine. It's his first day on the job. He'll get reprimanded later. Next up, Dyson. Could you please tell us about yourself?
Oh, absolutely there, buddy. Oh, you see this real tall, like 6'7", warforged, hulking creature. He's got black onyx spiky hair, kind of in a little coif. He's got mutton chops. It's weird to kind of see like metal hair on a warforged. He's over top of his overalls. He's got a little floral apron tied. He's got a little floral handkerchief on his head. He's got a big staff that has a mop attachment at the bottom. He's got a bucket, and he is ready to go. And yeah, he's just happy to be here. He likes a mess because then he gets to clean it up. And he's ready to do a dang good job of it.
Thank you so much, Dyson.
You're welcome.
And last, but certainly not least, this person actually got Employee of the Month for showing up 10 days earlier than everybody else. Clean, can you tell us what we're seeing here?
Well, thank you. I appreciate you calling out my punctuality. Clean up a mess here. What you see before you is a halfling. Not very remarkable in any way. No one has ever said there's anything exceptional about me, but I do believe that I have some redeeming qualities. Number one being, I have zero hair anywhere on my body. You see a chrome dome up top, and scale mail over the chest with a white, very clean tunic. Blessings of the day be to everybody here for waking up and seeing the light. That is all I will say. Oh, and if you didn't gather, I'm very old.
Thank you, Clean. Thank you for that. As you all await eagerly, in your coveralls, some with, some without, some in different states of cleanliness, the large door opens up, and you are greeted by a purple-skinned imp with a pot belly and tiny wings. He's dressed in a fine waistcoat, kind of like Winnie the Pooh, nothing else other than that, with a little pocket watch on a chain. He looks up and he goes, "You're late."
Not so sure about that. Seems like you're late.
I would have to agree with Dirk on that one. You seem a little late.
I, for one, am always punctual.
So we
You
can't be
seem
late.
early.
We can't be late. Punctual.
Zet will always arrive on time.
It seems to me like you rushed because you forgot your pants there, neighbor.
Huh? I don't
No,
need
you don't wear
pants.
pants.
You're just shirt cocking it, I see. All right then.
Yes.
Toddler
I-
style.
Never seen you before. the rest of you are all new employees, I'm understanding.
What do you think?
Snaps you a look, just like the little pince-nez glasses just kind of fall down. He's like, "You're a feisty one, aren't you?"
Yes, my friend, we are all new hires to this cleaning brigade.
Yeah, I heard it was dangerous, so that's why I'm here.
Oh yes, Euphorgenia has quite a few dungeons at her hands, and well, some are a little bit more difficult than others, let's just say.
What, in terms of difficulty, what type of soiled messes can we find ourselves dealing with? I prefer to get my hands dirty with things like blood, but I would like to avoid any sort of human excrement if we're dealing with such things.
How about we go meet the Grand Lichstress and she'll tell you.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Come along and do not touch anything.
And
That's
if we
easy.
do,
I just put my feathered duster back. Oh, all right, I won't start.
Were we supposed to bring some kind of specialized equipment? I eyeball.
You
the
don't
feather
always
duster.
carry around a mop?
Zet looks in, he's like, the Lichstress will provide everything you need.
Oh, it's okay. I
Alright.
prefer to bring my own. I've really been working on this staff with the mop attachments, and I pull out this bandolier. This one's for scrubbing really hard to get in that grout kind of area. You can attach it to the mop, but I can see that you're going to also provide. We'll see what works best. That's fine.
Come,
No
we
doubt
can't
destined
keep
to be
waiting.
legendary. All right, let's go.
As you enter into Euphorgenia's grand castle, you see the tall ceilings, a very strong Gothic aesthetic here. There's fine raiments and fine carpets laid out, and large statues carved from marble. But it's a little odd. Every so often you see, like, kind of hung there, just odd paintings of cats, some fine silverware hung up on a little spoon holder, and they're kind of hanging out of place there. Zet continues to move you through the room, through the hallway, and you see a large teleportation room. Just as you're walking by, you see a group of goblins, not unfamiliar to the Rossmorn town. You see a group of goblins just chomping at the bit, and you see another imp just signaling them in, and they all run into a teleportation circle and disappear. Quickly, though,
My hand reaches for my sword and I stay it.
no, we won't be needing that here. They work for us.
I
On contract.
know. Old habits, hard to get rid of.
It is absolutely fine. You see a undead zombie in states of decay walk by, and you see Zet go, "Hi, Charlie," and you see the zombie just as he walks by towards the teleportation room. This large wooden door swings open, and you see in these main chambers a long dining room table with a ton of cats just running around, jumping up and down, using the posts as scratching posts there. And you look and you see a woman wearing like a tattered floor-length gown, sitting with a cat, petting, with a dusty feather collar and an ornate necklace that hangs around her neck. Her gray hair is styled in a tight bun with a few strands falling on either side, and if it wasn't for the aged leather skin, the sunken glowing eyes, the skeletal features, and parts of exposed scalp showing, she could be anybody's grandmother. She looks up and goes, "Well, hello, dearies. Come in, make yourself at home. You're the new employees?"
Yep, that's
yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Please, Zet, move the cats. And you see Zet kind of walk around and just shoo them flying around. He's just flying around, and you hear the cats and moving around from the side to side.
That's okay. I like cats. They're fun.
Leave the kitties.
I mean, no, you might want to actually get them out of here because I'll probably eat one. I'd really like to eat one. Can I have one?
She shoots you a look immediately with like this glowing intensity. You do not touch the cats, darling.
All right, fine, okay.
I summon a lint roller and just immediately start lint rolling someone next to me. Well, it's a real nice place you got here. It's just, if you got, you can get these cat hair vacuums that I really feel like you should invest in.
Gwen's
Yeah, and you
allergic.
got some nice carpentry down the hall. You wouldn't want that
Yeah.
messed up.
Well, this is why I go for the best. Dirt be gone. Dungeon cleaning. And also castle.
Well,
I
in
have-
this case, it seems like we're going to be cleaning a lot of hair rather than dirt.
Oh,
I
no,
have
she
an attachment for that.
wags like a little bony finger. Oh, no, there's no cleaning in here today, darlings.
But it's filthy.
I'm sneezing, dying in the corner because she's
I
allergic
just-
to cats.
No, neighbor, no offense, but we could use your services in here too.
Well, I personally think maybe we'll book for another time, dearies. But I have something, and Zet immediately has a clipboard in his hand, and he's like, "Yes. Well, there seems to be an attempt on the phylactery dungeon, and you see Euphigenia immediately look over, and he looks over back at her and goes, "It was a successful failure or unsuccessful." He kind of darts and gives you a look, but there will be quite the cleanup that goes along with it. And I believe you 5 are the perfect ones.
As
for
long as we
this.
get paid at the end of it.
Oh, you most certainly will.
Is there spinning blades that I have to clean? Because that's where I set my line. I don't
Oh.
clean spinning blades.
You did
You
tell me
don't.
about that accident
Yeah.
you had with the blades.
Yeah.
You see a map just appears in front of you, and you can see marked on this map is an overview of the dungeon. And he says, "Well, there are a few things we have to take care of. The swinging axes, they need to be reset. We have to refill the chests. We have to clean the spike pit. Also, when he looks over at Euphigenia, and Euphigenia goes, And how is Jerry? Well, he needs his room cleaned as well. And also, refuel the fire traps. When you're done that, you should be able to come back and finish the rest of your job. And we'll obviously get payment. But if there is any damaging of the property, breaking of the property, you will be deducted pay. Is that understood?"
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll try my best.
How do we know what's your property and what's not your property? Is it just everything that's in here is your property?
Well, it's not my property, but it is the great Lichtress, Euphigenia's property. Everything
That's
in there
who
is
I'm
hers.
referring to. Yeah,
And then you hear Euphigenia go, "Don't forget to tell them about the cleaning cart." And he snaps his finger, and the door just smashes open. You see a cleaning cart just come in on its own, filled with like mops and brooms and a few items in there. And he says, "This will be for use only. Any damage to the cart will result in a deduction of pay and or loss of life. Is this understood?"
That is
Yeah.
a beautiful steed you got there. I pull out a measuring tape and I go up and measure. Oh, this is the top notch, guy. This is the
Oh,
newest
you like
model.
it. This
Newest
is my
model.
the magic cart I've given everyone. It always comes back in one shape. Dyson, after you look through you're looking at the cart here. You see it's like equipped with like mops, brooms, cleaning supplies, etc. Kind of all that. There are some minor dungeoneering supplies, ropes, torches. There is a large canister of fuel. It's like this brown ichor, and it says on the side fuel. And there is one thing, and you've heard about this a couple times, but it's an immovable rod.
Hmm.
And also there's a special compartment for all the 10-foot poles you ever need. It says immovable 10-foot poles. Or sorry, irreplaceable 10-foot poles. She goes, these are at your disposal. You can use them however you need, but I do need you to reset the swinging axes, clean the spike trap, refuel the fire traps, clean Jerry's room,
Fill the chests.
fill the chest.
Who's Jerry?
Yes.
Oh,
Should
it's
we
me,
be
Jerry.
concerned about Jerry? Is that going to be a bad thing for us?
Euphigenia goes, oh, Jerry's just a little glob of jelly. He's fine. He's not going to cause you a problem. Oh, do ensure he makes it to bed as well.
Okay. All right.
Now, a really big important question I got for you. On this here cart you got, I don't see any magic erasers. Do we have to provide our own? I have a supply. I just want to know if I got reimbursed for that.
Oh, magic erasers?
Oh yeah, they're top notch. New
You mean
technology.
prestidigination cubes?
Basically, yeah, that's last year's, and now they're calling them magic erasers. Yeah.
Oh, did not know that. They're in there as well.
It's okay. I brought my own,
Okay.
but I will ask for reimbursement. I'll talk to the boss later. It's fine.
All right. Is there any other questions? Zet will be more than happy to answer them for you.
Hmm.
Show us the way.
If we have any questions that come up where we are cleaning the dungeon, where should we go?
Zet goes in. Anytime you complete something, I will be there. And I'll pop in and let you know if you've done a good job or if you damage product.
Right.
All
Okay.
right.
You're really mentioning this damaged product a lot, so it's kind of worrying me that it's going to be really easy to damage product.
I gotta wonder if the adventurers coming in and damaging products get, charged. I know they're dead, but
They get killed.
I know.
That's it. That's the final payment. Death.
Oh.
You know what's been damaged and not damaged, so we don't get charged for their damage, right?
Absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
making
Our
sure.
scrying eyes have looked.
It
Now,
sounds to me like you've had cleaning companies come in the past and possibly damage some of your property.
Oh, yes, they've died. Dirk, you were about to say something. Sorry.
Oh, I was just wondering if we were to happen upon any dead adventurers that had magical equipment. Is that property of the dungeon, or is that technically finders keepers kind of thing?
It's a good question.
Typically, we put it in the piles for the goblins to go and mess around with, but you can take it this time. I have no problem.
Okay, yeah, that's just one of the services I normally render. I wanted to make sure.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm glad you asked. Anything found on the adventurers are yours.
Okay, sounds good.
Also,
Yeah,
I think it
sounds
goes without saying. Don't touch the phylactery, please.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't think
I don't
so.
know
wouldn't,
about these
uh,
things. I would
yeah.
definitely not use the magic eraser on that. That would be
No.
very bad.
Oh, God. And
Terrible.
Euphigenia goes, oh,
Oh, right.
No,
No,
don't.
never.
don't do that, please.
Oh, no. We
All
use
right.
the magic eraser on our foes.
All right,
not this
deities.
dear lady.
Come close, please. Come close. She kind of beckons you around the table. She reaches into her little satchel and just goes, that's one for you.
Oh.
She hands over a candy. One for you. And her hands just trembling. There's some cat hair on that one slug.
I don't want to ruin my dinner. So
Come closer, Dirk. Don't be scared, darling. She goes, oh. She kind of reaches out her finger and just pinches your cheek. Oh, you're so young.
Thanks, Gran.
Clean. Here you go, darling. And
Two shaking
win.
hands, just reaching out.
Off you go, loves. Please clean it up the nice place. Does that take them to the teleportation room? Is there anything you want to do or ask before we move off?
No, I think we're
No.
good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Zet moves you out of the main entrance hall there and brings you into the teleportation room. He looks and goes, as you step through, you're going to be going through a secret entrance. And let's not worry here. We're not going to have to worry if the door is locked or not. And he gives you a key. This is going to save us a lot of time. But there is a secret entrance for employees only. Please do not tell anyone. And obviously, you know what happens if you tell anyone, right?
Yeah, we die.
Yes.
We all signed the strict confidentiality agreement.
Absolutely. There are NDAs out the wazoo, as it were, for this. All right, everyone, quickly on, quickly on. And you all move on to the teleportation dais, and the ground begins to glow, and the floor drops from you, and you are teleported into a dark, low-lit dungeon. The far-off drips of water kind of falling from the stone ceiling and the water dripping down the walls gives us a damp atmosphere in the dungeon. You arrive at a stone steps, just at the, if you're looking at the map, just at the very top right corner there in the circular area. What are you all doing?
All right, team. Well, what do we want to start with here?
So I'll grab a mop out of the cart there. Is the little imp still here with us, or did he scurry off?
The imp is not with you at all.
Ah, great. I whip out my little notepad and my stiff little pencil, and I do a quick little sketch and then put it away.
Okay.
I tap Dyson on the shoulder.
Oh, hey there.
Hello.
How can I help you there, Clean?
I just want to say, I'm sure you mean well, but I see you come in here with all your cleaning products and your pariah knowledge.
Mhm.
And I can't help but think you're coming for my Employee of the Month reward. And
Oh, you'd be damn straight I am there, Clean. Of course I am.
well, watch your back.
Oh, you better watch yours right back there, buddy-o. You know, I got your back, but I'm coming for your Employee of the Month certificate. There can
Well,
only be one.
my name is Clean for a reason.
Yeah, it's an old model. I'm the new upgrade.
Bah!
Dyson.
Oh, that was a burn. That was a good one.
All right.
Can we just get
Here,
started?
take
It
your
smells in here.
interior map.
All right, to the other room.
As you exit down on the map here, I'll ping it for you. You enter into a large, almost like holding area. There's a bunch of like little stools around, a little table with cards kind of strewn about. You can tell this is clearly the break room of some of the creatures that are here, but they have been cleared out for now. The door creaks open in typical dungeon fashion. It's and there's an echo just in the background, just.
I immediately just start squirting a little grease bottle on it, getting the hinges all loosened up. Oh, that's better. That don't squeak the same. That's good.
You are greeted in this hallway while you're looking at a few triggered swinging axes with some unfortunate adventurers laying in pieces on the floor. There are some clearly lodged into the wall, and there are some that are seemingly not even tripped at the moment. You can see the clear opening where they would have come out.
Amateurs.
There's what we call an effective trap.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice and sharp.
These guys really didn't take the smart route on this one. You know, they I think they came here a little too prematurely. This is like a high-end dungeon. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this is like one of the top-end dungeons to go through. And so,
Oh, yeah.
you know, they just, I don't think they were ready for this by looking at their equipment and all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a hell of a
Obviously.
reputation.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up my notepad, make some more marks on it. Put it
Okay,
there.
friendos, I got a cool little spelly spell that I think will help us out. If we just want to start pulling body parts out, maybe check to make sure nothing's gonna be set off. But I just like cast a floating disc and a big floating disc
Whoa,
shell.
whoa,
Just
whoa,
load
hold
it up
on.
with some
Youngster, just
carcasses.
hold on a second here.
Yeah, clean.
I need to bless the area first.
Oh, sure, you do that. You say your little prayer.
We have
Little
dead. They must be honored.
Dude, really?
This
Feels
is
like
how
you're
I
wasting
start every
company
cleaning
time.
service that I've been. Allow me.
Clean gets on his knees and he starts muttering some chants and performing some hand motions, and it seems to go into almost a trance-like state while he is doing this prayer.
Is you got a off switch for these axes somewhere?
We should probably find
I'm
that, eh?
looking around.
Shield, you want shield? Sorry, you're using shields thing. Dirk, would you like to do an investigation check, please? The first roll of the game.
Yeah, I can do one. It's probably not going to come out real well. What is that? I got it rolled a B. I'm sorry. It's a 20.
B?
That's a 20.
20.
Yeah, like for some reason my D20 has a B on it. I think for D&D Beyond. Yeah, so
A natural
20. Yeah,
Woo!
with no modifier, so it's just 20.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're looking around, and it seems whatever mechanism would trigger the trap is along the floor, and it is a first natural 20 of the game, by the way. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
there is a
thing's hot.
floor tile that is a little raised compared to the rest of them. They're out of the 3 traps, 2 of them are triggered, 1 of them is not. So they are asking you to reset the traps of the other 2, and maybe, I guess, not get hit by the other one.
Okay, well, I will point out these floor tiles to the folks. Yeah, so folks, the key here, don't step on that, or that, or that, once we get those axes back in place. I think we should be good at that point. We're going to have to recock these, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I think. What if I just do this? I'm just try and catch one as it's swinging, like from the not the axe end, like the top end. You know, like I'm just trying to stop it so I can reset
Is
it.
it still
I can put it back in
swinging, or
its
is
place.
it like on the
Oh, you
wall?
want to? No, it's actually lodged into the wall. So
Oh, it's lodged in the wall. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna miss those tiles, and I'm gonna just go up and grab it and try and like put it back into its place.
can you do a strength check for me? Just D20.
Oh, I
add
can
your
help
strength.
you there, neighborino. Here, let me help you with that.
Okay, roll with advantage for the assistance.
Okay. So 18.
Okay. All right. With the assistance of Dyson, you manage to break the axe. Break the axe out of the wall and start to push it back. You hear like a Dirk. As you see this, you see the floor tile underneath, kind of like popping up as it goes further back. The unfortunate adventurer who was bisected by this just slumps off, and leaves just a pile of gore at the bottom of the floor there. And as they successfully bring back one trap into its position.
That's what I call less competition. I make another note.
I want to load up that gory body and plop it onto my floating disc. And we can just discard these all at once. You know, work smart, not hard, right?
You hear at that moment, you hear and it's the cart that you were given, and a door just opens up.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
peeking into the door, it's an empty void. You hear like a
Perfect. Very
noise.
nice. Very high
That's
end.
kinda nice.
You know what? I knew this
Very
new
high
model was going to be
cost.
great, and I just slump it in. Oh wait, should we check if there's anything on it first? Yeah.
no, that as you threw it, as you
Dirk is
slumped
like,
it on,
"Oh."
it's like a vacuum. It just like sucks it in.
You know, guys, this is my bad. we'll check the bodies. My bad. I own that.
You have another
Hey,
adventurer on the
Those
floor
shoes
there.
are kind of nice, but
I don't think he had anything good. He seemed real.
Hey, Clean.
real
It looks like this one shit himself. So
keep clean away
uh,
from him. He
I
doesn't
think
like that.
I don't think you're going to be
fecal
wanting to
matter,
clean this.
please.
we got some kind of scented candles in here or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Do you need a scented candle? I can get one.
Sure, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
I just conjure a candle and then we just light it up. And, oh, there we go. Yeah,
Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Smells like nice pine needles.
Yeah,
There you go.
and I just like put it on
Sulfur.
top of my staff, and it just like rotates around the top of my mop. It's
Oh,
there we
that's
go.
nice.
There we
Pine
go,
fresh.
bud.
That is some great magic right there.
Thank you.
I'm going to
I
try and
was
reset
built
the
for this
second
kind of
trap.
work.
Okay, reset the
That's
second
what I
trap
Yeah.
with
I'll help.
athletics. Sorry, strength.
Strength, yeah. So that is a 13.
Okay, 13. You're bringing it through there, and it kind of gets to that halfway moment, and you almost feel like it's gonna spring back. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kick my legs up against the wall and try and push that way.
Put your back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting everything into it.
So you're gonna kick up at the same
So,
time.
or like I'm gonna drop kick the wall. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
You get it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like you're gonna like swing and use it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you just to do an athletics check, please, just to kind of
All
push it back in there.
Okay, all right. Another 12.
12.
You can just ask for help there, Butterino.
You're busy, so gotta prove my worth here.
Okay, yeah, you just keep trying.
Slug
Mhm.
tries to, in his loincloth, do a kick up and hit the wall.
Whoa.
But as he tries to kick off the wall, his foot slips and he swings on the axe back into the other side of the wall.
Ah,
Looks like you've been there, champ.
No, I'm never pinned, and I'm never defeated. So, I'm gonna try and use my club
That's
And-
right. You can get yourself out of this mess.
and push the axe away from me.
I would help. Can I reach? I'm only 4 feet, so probably not.
I could hold you up, then you could reach.
No. This is where growth happens. Let him get himself
You
out.
gotta learn.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to push with my club outwards to see if I can unclip it from hitting me.
Do you all want assistance there? Are you sure you don't want help?
Focus your mind on success.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus my mind on success.
Yeah.
Just because of
I
Dirk's
can't
little,
prove
like,
I'm
finger
worthy.
guns?
Yeah.
Dirk's finger guns, like, yeah. Focus your mind on success. Roll with advantage on that, please. Roll just roll a strength.
All right, 16.
16. All right.
Yeah.
Just managing with the inspiration of Dirk, he just finger gunning, like, you got this. And you hear like a shing, and then you into the wall, and you just barely, it almost snaps back at you, but you got it. You hear a magical and you see Zet, the purple imp, looking around, going, not bad. And he just checks. Were you about to say something, Dyson?
Oh, I just wanted to be extra points because we greased the door. It's not going to squeak the same. Just wanted to make sure you noticed that.
Oh, and he goes by the door.
Doesn't see so much better.
He's just like, amazing,
Yeah.
thank you. And he makes a note and goes, good luck on the rest, and just disappears.
Should we check the second body? Let's check the second body.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
go
I
up to
think that's
Slug and just put my hand because he's tall. Just put my hand on his shoulder. Hey, bud. Hey, can I just have a little powwow with you for a sec?
I mean, okay.
It's not really an option. It's
Ah.
happening anyway.
Why?
Butterino,
Are you
Bud,
there?
Sluggy McSluggerton, You know you can ask for help, bud.
No, I
Always
can't.
ask for help.
I have to make sure that I am worthy
You
of this
are
position.
worthy. You're
And
worthy.
I need to prove myself.
You are worthy
So-
because you're you, Sluggerino, big slug man. You don't
Yeah.
need to prove nothing.
All
Really
right,
needs this
well,
job.
Good
Okay.
powwow.
I really need this job. Yeah.
Gwyn, you said you were going to look at the bodies, and I'm assuming Dirk
Mhm.
it was as well, the extra body there too. But would you like to roll investigation?
Oh no. It's a 3.
Oh,
I'm
Gwyn,
not-
Not starting on a good roll.
you're not used to the gore and the viscera that you've seen here. Now, this is like your first day on the job, and as you go and open up where the wound would have been, you hear like a noise, and you're like, "Ugh," and you turn away to
Yep.
retch.
Sorry.
You're making a little extra work for us here.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Mops.
Oh, I can clean this one up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Probably.
I got this one. All right.
Dirk,
is
you want to
anyone-
try it?
I'll pass on that one. I think it's probably fine.
Okay. So who's putting this one into the magic disposal?
I shall do it.
Oh, there you go.
That's got excrement on it, bud, but you go for it.
It's just a little blood. I don't see any. Wait. Is
Oh, no,
there
that's
poo-poo
poop.
on here?
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much poo-poo.
I mean, just
Yeah, that
They
guy
usually-
didn't go light on his iron rations.
I haven't really
Yeah.
been able, my sense of smell has been all messed up since I got a virus a while ago, but
I mean, the adventurers usually evacuate once they expire. So, like
One
all
their
of the
core
bodies
weaknesses.
are gonna have poop on them.
Yeah,
well,
they self wow, what's the word?
Defecate, I think, is the one you're looking for.
yes. Well, I guess. Well, I've already committed, so I've got to do it now, don't I?
Gotta try and keep that employee of the month, title. So,
Roll a strength.
Struggle.
Roll. Actually, you know what? Roll a Constitution saving throw for me. Actually, on this one.
Okay.
You hear a slight little like pop noise, but your back is fine, and you manage to like slump him up to the carburetor, and it's like to the side of the thing, and you see the arms just kind of slowly vacuum in, like, and just the thing just like flips up and goes right into it. You have successfully cleaned and reset the swinging axes. Congratulations.
look at us go.
Blessings be to Yondala. Yes.
Well
Look at us.
done. What's next on the list for the cleaning crew here?
Well, we can. Looks like we got a couple coming up here. We can refill. The chests, or clean the spike pit. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's get down there. I think maybe Spike Pit, kind of
Yeah,
keep on with
alright.
our theme.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Chest rooms are always full of mimics, so I don't know. I
Yeah,
hate
I
those
know.
things.
I try to stay away from them. They're pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to get it, but just, prefer to save that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Who can I get a marching order, please?
I'd like to go first if that's okay with you folks.
Oh, that's all right by me.
Well, that's
That's
Yeah.
fine with me.
I must say.
I'm just I have a very specific set of skills. I'm very good at sensing extra traps, and I got real good eyesight on that kind of secret doors in case there's anything. So just thought I'd keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm good with advice, so I'll just be in the back.
That's
advising.
excellent.
As you
Moral
continue
support.
to move past, you see a door on your right. Actually, there's like a glue blow, can't even speak. Everybody, hi. A blue glow
Okay.
coming from beneath the door, and you hear like a slight like hum, and you move down the hallway. Can you explain, Dyson, the extra sense to traps, if you could, for?
Oh, I got that little feat called Dungeon Delver.
Okay.
So I have advantage on perception and investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors, and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps.
So what is your passive perception?
It's 14.
14. Okay. As you are walking down the hallway, you go kind of down a set of stairs, and the magic cart is just following down the stairs with all of you. You notice a small tripwire.
Hang on there, friends. We got a little tripwire situation.
Mm.
I get down real close to it. What do I know about it?
You follow the wire to the side. Clearly not something that was noted on the map. You see a little bag attached to the tripwire that's just off to the side on the ground.
There seems to be a little bag attached to this tripwire.
Well, don't let the cat out of the bag.
She's got so many cats. That's good. That was good.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff. We like that kind of humor here. That's great. What is this
What
bag?
are we
Is it
gonna
a
do
little
with
bag?
this?
Big bag, little bag?
It's about a medium-sized pouch, about that big. Like you can hold it in your hand.
Can I investigate it to see if I know what the trap is?
Certainly, go ahead.
You got good investigation. Ooh, totally 18. Or sorry, 12.
Sorry, what was that?
12 total, because I rolled a 4. But I have advantage if it's a trap. Wait, I have advantage, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Hang on, let's see what happens if I do it again. Ooh, much better. 25.
You notice that it's the traps you've seen in your past. This is a man-made trap, kind of like made hastily during the day, during on the go, but it is a flashbang trap. Some phosphorus in the bag. Go ahead.
Does it look like it's something that Euthygena would have made in her dungeon, or?
No, this is something that is kind of just haphazardly placed there.
What do you guys think, team? Should I disarm this or leave it? I don't think Euthygenia is her. I don't think it's her trap.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it's not on the map, probably best to remove it.
I think we should remove it.
Yeah,
It
we
would
gotta make
explode,
sure
though, right? You gotta be careful.
Jerry doesn't walk into this by mistake.
Think
Yeah,
about Jerry.
He's
Yeah.
wandering around all the time, and just gotta make sure that we get rid of all this hazardous material here.
You're right. So
Put
what
my
would it
shaded
be?
glasses on just in case.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great call.
Very good idea. What
Who's
should I?
disarming? Sorry. Or
What would
what'd
it
you
be
say?
to disarm? What would it be? Would it be a dex?
Quinn, were you about to ask something? Sorry.
Oh, Quinn.
No, I was just like, would Dyson know how to disarm that?
I just
Um,
don't
With her
know.
knowledge?
Roll a history check,
His knowledge?
Dyson.
Where's my history? Plus 16.
16. You would know that if you stabilize the bag, then cut the wire, it will not activate. When we stabilize the bag, you mean hold the top of it so it doesn't open and just explode.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need a little partner in this then, friends. If someone wants to hold the bag or cut, which one?
I'll help hold.
Okay, you hold the bag. I'll do the cutting.
Gwyn puts
Hobble
Sure.
over there.
her hand on the bag, kind of muscling past people, and just puts her hand on the bag. I need you to roll a. Well, you have a Dungeoneer pack, right?
Both of us do. Yeah.
Yeah. I need you to roll a d20. And
And be
with,
sure to use your left hand.
Yes, use your left hand. Unless you're left-handed, then
Like I'll cut.
use your
she
right
holds,
hand,
Like we'll
yeah.
teamwork it, so we get advantage.
so roll a d20, add your proficiency to disarm it.
Both of us.
Who's cutting the wire?
I am.
Okay, well then you are.
And just add my proficiency.
Well, sorry, roll a sleight of hand, add your proficiency.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Yes,
Thank
because
you.
you have it on the Dungeoneer.
Oh, that's much better. So 20. What's our 23?
23. Easily, just snip. Wire comes out. Bag. You can almost, Gwyn. You can almost feel like it unfurl and just, and you manage to grab it, and then the trap is successfully disarmed.
Good job.
Well
Well
done.
done,
you go.
team.
Man,
You can take the glasses off, Dirk.
Yeah.
I think we're safe now from flashes in our faces.
Perfect.
Do we want to
Alright.
keep this? Maybe
unless you
future use?
get pinned by another axe.
We'll keep the phosphorus bag.
Okay. Yeah, Gwyn, just make sure you have a note of it, that you have it, or you're holding on to it.
We'll make sure we tell little Zippy to do their Pooh Bear that we found. Yes.
Okay. Next up, the spike trap, which is on the door to your right. The door swings open, and you see a large room with a rather large spike trap in the middle. Once again, there are some unsuccessful adventurers there, and you can see that the spikes are indeed incredibly, sorry for lack of a better word, clean, but soiled. So, how will you be cleaning the spike trap?
How far down is the spike trap? Is it a pit? Is it a?
It's a pit, and it's about 10 feet down.
Okay. Well, I think I remember them talking about that immovable rod. We could kind of use that as like a step, or just hang off it to get down there.
Do you want to just sit on their floating disc there, bud?
Will it hold my large frame?
Ah, that's a very good question. I will double check my spell book.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Oh yeah,
Clean,
it's up
I
to
could
500
probably,
pounds there, friends.
Okay.
and I could probably just rope you down there, Clean. That'd be no problem.
Yeah, we should send Clean down there. That's completely what we should do. I'll go down
And
with
the
you. Don't worry.
frailest and slightest of them all.
Yeah, I mean, I bet there's a harness in this cart somewhere. Let me check.
Don't we have ropes and stuff?
There are some basic
The grapple?
dungeoneering supplies in there, Dirk. You do see some pitons, a harness. You see some rope. Gwyn, you were asking, sorry?
Yeah, no, I was like, don't we have something to just grapple down?
Yeah, and you do have stuff that you could grapple hook down, absolutely. You do have the immovable rod, as Slug mentioned.
No, I think the immovable rod is health and safety standard. So I think we should, tie our harness to that and have the rod and make a little pulley system so that we can safely get down there without, hurting ourselves.
The part I'm not so clear on, how do we get it out of the cart if we can't move it?
Or you gotta activate it, I think, or something.
Oh,
like
You do
that.
notice there's a little button on the side that has not been activated yet, but you were able to lift and move it around, no problem.
Oh, that's pretty handy. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
movable
these are
movable,
textbook standard.
I'm no wizard. I don't know these things. So.
That's
So
fair,
much
that's fair.
knowledge.
Yeah.
I
Well, I really have a passion for cleaning, so yeah.
I think we all have that same passion, my friend.
I don't want to be here. I just need the money.
sometimes I just make a mess just so I can clean it up.
Yeah. See, normally I'm on the other end of this operation as I sketch down the location of the spike pit, but I decided to turn the other leaf. I hear it's good money.
You know what? It's never a bad idea to change, your skill set.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
the money is okay, but it's really rewarding work. It's just something that makes you feel good inside. I
And
think.
you
Being
know,
able to look around a clean room saying, I did that.
at a
Yeah.
certain age, you just need to realize that there's more to life than just adventuring. Sadly.
Yeah, sure, Gramps.
So you guys have a plan then with this movable rod situation?
Oh,
Well,
yeah, I'll get that all set up.
As Slug
Yeah, so
said,
that's
it
a
is
real
the
backstop
standard
there.
now.
Yeah, safety backup, but I can move you up and down. I'm
Perfect.
pretty big
All
guy.
right.
So.
Sounds good.
And I've already took the liberty of blessing the bodies, so we're all
Just
okay
standing there
on
with
that
this
front.
holy water, just spraying water onto the corpses there. Slug grabs the immovable rod And well, actually, Slug, you can tell me, where are you putting it around the pit?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the immovable rod at about eye level, away from me, like
Okay.
standing at the edge of the pit, and I will click it on, so it's there, and then we'll just wrap the rope around the top end to create a pulley system to lower me successfully into the pit, and clean as well, because he should be cleaning, because he's employee of the month.
Can I just say, well, while that you're doing that, I'm going to just walk over to the side of the pit and I'm just going to cast levitate on myself and I'm just going to slowly levitate down into the pit, start cleaning, and then use a spike and pull myself across, clean the spike.
Okay.
pull myself across.
So
Nice, and
one.
that is not health and safety standard, but
No, I didn't want to ruin what your plan was, but I think it's a good idea.
Clean, Dirk is handing you a harness right now, and you're getting kind of kitted up there. You decide to you hang the rope over, and you step to the edge. Who is it? Just going to be Slug holding the rope? Is there anyone else going to be?
oh no,
helping
I'm getting, so Dirk's gonna hold the rope and lower me down. I'm going
Okay,
the harness.
then Clean, you're good. You've done the blessing. Gwyn, is there anything you want to do during this?
I'm watching, making sure that Dirk is strong enough to lower him. If not,
Okay.
I will be there.
We're gonna do a little fun thing here. Dirk, I need you to roll a strength saving throw, and I need.
Okay.
With
I need-
advantage, because I'm there. Because I help.
No, you're not. You're not. Are you hanging onto the rope, or what are you doing?
No, I guess not. You're right. I'm just.
Okay.
It sounded to me like she was just supervising.
I'm super.
She was just supervising, as per you. As you have to do in these businesses.
Arm. Yep. Arm crossed.
Slug, I need you to roll an acrobatics check to make sure you're keeping the balance going. So,
Wonderful.
gentlemen, if you could.
Yeah, 26 for me, so I'm
Wow.
pretty good at the strength business.
It's cocked. Oh, that's bad. Natural 1, no modifier.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that.
I'm like,
So, Dirk,
I trip on the edge of the fucking.
for the first second, you have it, right? And then
Yeah.
Slug leans over and you're kind of caught by surprise. And Slug, you begin to free fall into the pit. Dirk grabs you the rope at its last second, and you careen into the wall of the pit, taking 6 points of damage. Just like right to the side there. If it wasn't for Dirk's amazing strength saving throw, you would have been in the pit.
Yeah.
Health and safety, eh?
Yeah, I don't think that was health and safety standard there, buddy.
That wasn't the standard. No. Now.
All right. Now that you've regained your composure, you're beginning to be lowered down. Dyson, you are cleaning up the spikes as it's going by. You do see there is an unfortunate adventurer impaled on there. And also Gwyn and Clean, you're blessing and just supervising at this moment. Now, Slug, you are right in front of the body as you've now been lowered down. Dirk is holding you there, steadfast. There is this body that is impaled on the spikes. How are you getting it out?
Well, I'm just gonna use the strength of my large hobgoblin form to try and pry the body upwards. I'll grab a belt. I'll grab the adventurer's belt, and whatever I can get up by the collar, and just see if I can lift them off.
Okay, all right. Once again, gentlemen, Dirk, strength saving throw.
All right.
And Slug, strength. Just a strength check, please.
18 for me.
18.
That's a 10 for me.
It takes a little bit of, and you manage to get half of the adventurer off, and the the rope suddenly gets a little bit more taut, Dirk, and it kind of starts to slip a little bit like through your hands.
Yeah.
What are you all doing?
I just keep
Can I
trying
come
to do my job.
Gwyn, you want to go help? You want to go
Yeah.
assist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could use a little more
Might need
fun this
some
thing.
assistance.
Okay. Gwyn, I need you to do a strength check, please.
Okay, I'm strong. No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
I
Like,
rolled 2.
Gwyn
plus
walks up
7.
and like smacks her hands together and goes, "All right, Dirk," and then just grabs it, and there's just a little. You feel just a
No, it's
little
rigged.
bit
I
of
swear.
extra.
It's rigged. I can't be rolling 1s and 2s back to
No,
back.
you need to get some real dice.
I lost my D20 under the desk somewhere, and I couldn't find it.
All right. So, what are you all doing in this precarious situation? The body has not been removed fully yet from the pit.
Perhaps you guys should just throw a rope down to Dirk. Not Dirk, to Slug. Slug wraps the rope around, get a nice good grip, and then the 3 of you up there pull the rope and just try to yank it off. Might be easier than trying to heft it from down here.
Well, aren't
That
you?
does seem
Can
like a
you
good
not
plan.
come here and help?
Yes, I could also come there and help. Yeah. I'm waiting
Busy
for you to
cleaning,
ask,
though.
bud. Remember what we talked about? Slugginator, you gotta ask for help. No shame.
I
do
don't.
like your idea.
You know what?
though.
I don't need help. We'll go with the go. Yeah, the idea is good though. So yeah, all right. Throw me a rope.
Let's just lasso the body.
Helene throws the rope over into the pit. Slug, you tie it around the waist. I'm not going to make you do a roll for that. Who is going to help Clean pull the body up?
I mean, I'm the only one up there right now.
Dirk is there too.
Well, Dirk is holding.
I mean, you can
Exactly.
help
Plug up, so-
me. You can help me upwards. I'll get out of the pit, and then we can all try and yank this body out.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you are. All right. So
Don't make me roll again.
with ease, both of you. You don't need to roll. You're good. You bring Slug back up. Now it is time to heave the body of the unfortunate adventurer. Whoever's gonna help, just let me know, and whoever's gonna do the roll, let me know, and then you will roll that with advantage.
I
I
will.
mean, I'll help
Well,
out.
let's all just do it. We'll all do it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, somebody's got it. Yeah, I'll help
So-
Gwyn this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gwyn, make the roll, please, with
With-
advantage.
With advantage, thank you very much. I got better. 19.
Not bad.
There you
Not
go.
bad. I mean, do you want to roll with
I
the
had
advantage?
a 2. I had a 2 and a 12. So 2
Okay.
came up again.
So, all of you heave the body up, and you just see like this lifeless form just coming up with this massive hole in its chest. I'm assuming Dyson, you get up. Are you up there too, or are you still cleaning the pit?
Were there more
Underneath.
than one body?
There was just one body in this one.
Well, what if they got it? I'll just be down there and I'll just go from spike to spike and sparkle it up,
Okay.
clean, get the blood off,
All right.
and then I'll
the body
levitate
just
on up.
on the ground there. What are you all doing with it?
That's
Oh,
that is
looking
a
for money.
yeah.
All
That is
right.
a
I better
Textbook-
not do this one. And I just like
textbook spike,
step away.
spike trap. Impalation there.
Dirk, roll investigation, please.
All right, here comes. 16. Better than I expected.
All right.
I'm not the brightest bulb on the planet.
You rifle through the pockets of what seems to be a fallen elf, and you pull a pouch from its side, which contains 10 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice.
But you
What's a tip?
also see a note in there, and it's a
All right.
contract. Do you want to read more?
Yeah, I'm interested.
It's
Well,
a
I'm not-
contract.
Great reader.
You sorry, go ahead.
I said I'm not a great reader. Yeah, Dirk is
Okay.
not the brightest fellow, so if it's a legal contract, he might be a bit confused. But
You're
Try to
lucky
pick it up.
because all it says is contracted for the service of Vestuvius, and there's a bunch of signatures at the bottom. That's all scribbles that you can't see, that you can't really
Yeah.
discern.
all right, Vestuvius. Is that the Lich? No, that's
No.
Wolfigina. All right.
Euphigenia.
Euphigenia. Oh yeah. Long name, I tell you. They just need something
crazy
simple like
cat. Crazy cat
Dirk or
lich.
Yeah, Sue or something. Anyway, the imp might be interested in this. I'll fold it up and put it in one pocket.
Yeah, maybe we'll get more money if we tell her. Found some stuff.
I wonder if they're in here and they're trying to kill her, and maybe they're the ones that left that flashbang trap.
Trap.
That would be
Maybe
my
they're
thought.
trying to fuck with her. They were after the phylactery, you know.
Mhm.
Well,
Mike
better
is-
keep that with us.
A bonus for this information, maybe.
I was wondering about how this is a spike trap in terms of how do they make it not look like a spike trap? How do we get the floor over?
Thing.
Yeah. Because we're
Are there
both swinging.
ropes that they have to swing across with, or?
Or is
Well,
it
who wants to investigate how to reset the trap?
I'd love to. Clean, do you want to
Okay.
help me?
Yeah.
I'll finish sparkling and I'll levitate back up.
Okay. You roll that investigation check for me, please.
So it's either 23 or nat 20, so 28.
Okay. Well,
Very good.
you can see there is a lever on one of the torches that line the room, and you just have to pull it down,
Ding.
and the back up, and you hear just as that pop up, you see Zet and goes, well, looks pretty good here. Anything odd? We find anything odd here?
Yeah, there's a note your boss might be interested in on one of the adventures.
Oh.
I'll show it to him. Looks like somebody in particular has an interest in penetrating their defenses.
You see like a scowl on his face. He goes, Stuvius, that little studious paladin. Do-gooder.
Yeah, those guys are real stick in the mud, that's for sure.
Never liked a paladin.
No, they make me physically ill.
Always on their high horse.
Just
Yeah.
gross
Yeah.
beings.
So good.
See him writing down something, attaches the note to the clipboard and goes, checks it off and says, thank you everyone, and just disappears.
Well, another room done and nothing broken. Well done, team.
We're freaking nailing it there, bud.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll go refill
Teamwork
these,
makes the dream work.
these
Yeah,
chests.
that's what they say. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
You want to refill the chests? Okay. Crossing a path, the path to the next room, you see a room littered with 10-foot poles, just strewn about the area. But there are quite a few chests surrounding the room.
This is
This is
this
10
is the
foot
hard
poles
part.
on the ground?
Hmm.
Quite a few 10-foot poles just on the ground.
I'm gonna grab one of the poles, and I'm going to start poking each chest.
Why would there be
To
so
make
many
sure-
poles?
Make sure one's not a mimic, because the mimic will bite the pole, hopefully.
Yeah. I brought some steaks along. Hold on a second. Rummage through my pack and pull out some nice. I'll unwrap the raw steaks.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Nice.
unwrap the raw steaks, and there are 6, 7, 8 chests here. Sorry, I was just counting something. There are 8 chests strewn about this room, all the similar ones next to each other. How are you going about filling these chests? You hear the cart, come in, and from the cart you hear like almost like the sound of coins amassing from each other, and it just pops out the side a large duffel bag full of gold.
Oh.
Well, that's just like that is not practical financial management right there. At
You
all.
think that's
Honestly,
real
the
or
one,
fake?
the 1%. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, right. Like this is just fiscally irresponsible.
Oh, guys, the thing is, it's all reused coin. You know,
Do we
once
think
the
it's
adventurers
Do
die,
you think
they
she
get
makes
it's
her
taken
own
back.
food?
That's fair
Maybe
enough.
she
Slug.
does.
That's fair
Maybe
enough.
Is
she's
it
producing
fake?
her
Dirk-
own.
Real?
Dirk has some internal conflicts he's struggling with at the moment.
Yeah, Gwen too.
Does anyone know how to spot a mimic from you know? It was in the manual, but
You
I,
were-
Yeah, I'm
you were
thinking
at
we
the
just put one of
conference
these
last
stakes
year.
on the pole and just like wave it in front of the chest,
mimic,
maybe.
mimic.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that.
All right,
I like
let's
that.
try that. Yeah, let's try
It
that.
No,
takes
no,
a minute.
I mean, That's exactly the industry standard. It was discussed at the conference this past year. With the cleaning conference. You were there, Slug. I saw you.
Yeah, I didn't retain a lot of information. I started drinking with the trolls one night, and I was just hungover for the whole conference the next day, and
I don't
Classic.
blame you. The trolls
I
always get up to no good.
They
I
really
know
do.
I just really missed the mimic training. It was hard.
Well, we forgive you this time, bud.
Never fear.
Yeah, you know, it was great this year. I mean, Steve got bit by his desk. It was hilarious.
It's always funny.
Oh, it's so good.
Never gets old.
Steve.
I hear
Wow.
that they're working on learning how to make a whole mimic castle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Dream futures. Yeah.
I would be
I'll
actually
be retired long
terrified
before
of that.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dirk,
you wouldn't
while
even have
you're-
to do any of this. The castle would eat the adventurers, and there'd be no mess. We'd actually be out of a job. This is a terrible idea.
Dirk, while you're all having this nice chat about the conference, the cleaning con that you were at, you were putting like this juicy ribeye at the end of a 10-foot pole,
Yeah.
and there are 3 chests in a row to the left, 3 chests in a row to the right, and then there's 2 chests down the little stairs into a circular platform. What are you going about doing here?
I think I'm gonna start left and move right. You know, I'm just
Okay.
gonna dangle this juicy, delicious ribeye in front of these guys and see if anything happens. You know,
How many
Jiggle it
how
a
many
little.
steaks did you bring? May I ask?
I think I've probably got about 4 total. I was
Okay.
hoping to eat, most of them, but we'll, see how it goes.
Okay. You go to the left first and you hover this 10-foot pole not too far
Yeah.
away.
Stick
And
on a stick. It's juicy, boys.
the first chest doesn't seem to take it.
All right. Just keep moving it along.
The next
Oh.
chest.
Do we follow him and like
I'll
Yeah.
fill it as
follow
we go?
and fill as we.
Yeah, as we go?
Yeah. Once that one gets cleared, just you start filling the coins in there.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
next one beside it is clear.
I think that's good.
Peter, just one thing. Was there any? There's no like body parts or anything in this room. right?
No,
Everything's
it's clean
been
in here.
eaten up.
It's-
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Too clean.
Someone would say
It's
lick clean.
suspicious.
Lick
The
clean.
next one just
Oh,
bites onto the end.
Oh, there
of
he
it,
is.
And
Yeah.
it's almost like
And then
fishing.
it always
I need
gets
you to
me.
do a strength saving
Yeah.
throw, Dirk.
all right, coming right up. It's not a big one. 14.
14. Actually, you know what? I gotta do.
Yeah, we're somewhere on the line there.
We're combating with each other. You said it was a 13. I got a 14. You are thrown prone onto the ground, and the steak is now chomped off of the 10-foot pole, and just. And then a big tongue
Yeah.
comes out and licks the side of it, and goes back to a resting state.
All right, wipe the sweat off my brow.
Good
Stand
boy.
up.
Yeah.
Go get a new
That
stick.
got a lot worse.
There's a lot of them here, so.
All right.
My instinct was to kill it, but I realized this is her property. So if we'd killed
Yeah,
it,
no,
that's,
no,
you
no,
know,
we
it's
gotta-
like your instincts are
That'll
her.
keep them satisfied for a little while, but I give that a wide berth.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
but-
supposed to know with the cleaning card here that they don't attack us because we're not adventurers. I mean, that's what the manual states. So yeah.
What the manual says.
Yeah. So hopefully they won't try and kill us actively, but we should probably just keep doing the steak on a stick thing because they'll bite that first. They'll get a little snack, and they won't have to come after us.
And
Yeah,
in theory, they've already ate a whole lot of adventurers today, so they're probably
maybe
pretty
so.
full.
Yeah, and the stick's good for their digestion, I hear. So, all right.
Extra
Next
fiber.
A little bit of fiber, yeah.
Next roughage, yeah.
Dirk is once again resetting with now he has marked. I'm not joking, but marked down. You have 2 steaks left. You begin to go across the next one. The one that is you've cleared the 3 on the side here, and there's the next 3 in front of you. You go through. First one, clear. The second one, once again snaps out, but this time clears the stick, doesn't grab onto it, just grabs the steak and just munches on it, and then
Good
goes
boy.
back to its resting
Good
form.
boy. Good boy.
Good little mimic.
You have
Yeah.
2 steaks left. The next one beside it. Clear again, refilling the chest.
Right, I'll just be refilling the chest as we go here.
There. Keep in mind, you've used 2 10-foot poles that are on the ground here. You
Yeah.
have one of them right now still around. There are still about like 6 or 7 10-foot poles that may need to be cleaned up for the rest of the party members here.
I'll start cleaning them up. Yeah.
I'll
Same.
pick them up.
Dirk and Slug are going by. He goes to the next one, grabs it, cleans it off, no problem. And then the resets with the last steak. And it seems that this one is a mommy mimic because there's these little coin pouches just snapping at the meat from within when it opens its mouth.
Oh, that's adorable.
And it's just like these little coin pouches just trying to grab the meat from there. The mother is not eating it. The mother's not eating the steak, but it's letting the little coin pouches eat it from its mouth.
Oh.
The
Well,
miracle of
that's-
life. It's beautiful.
That's just cute, you know.
This is
I
just
wish I could-
beautiful, guys.
I
Well,
wish I
I'll make
could
sure they
hold one
all
of
get a
those.
piece.
Yeah.
Want to keep
Truly
them all healthy.
magnificent.
Should we like pre-chew it and regurgitate it? Like, is that you know? I mean, I read that they like that.
I think
I'll
the
stop
mommy mimic's
talking.
already doing
No,
that.
that's all right.
Once again, you see Zet pop up and goes, "You've cleared this one pretty quick. Please put the extra 10-foot poles in the 10-foot pole holder if possible. And don't worry, you can just leave the steak there, and they'll eat it."
All right, I do that.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you know, you hired the best, so
Yep.
that's what we're here.
Clearly.
We're here to do a job.
Yeah. We were
Well, it
all
seems
paying
like you have-
attention at Cleaning Con, so we know
Yep.
that we're up to date.
You have 2 more things left on the list.
Yep, Jerry and the fire traps.
Absolutely.
I think we should go see Jerry first.
Jerry Bear.
Yeah. I'm actually really big on dungeon pets, and it's kind of what I specialized in going through cleaning school. So
Oh.
I'm really looking forward to meeting
the
Jerry.
way.
Yeah.
You
All
know,
right.
Very interesting.
magical dungeon beasts and where to find them kind of thing. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that book.
Yeah.
It's a
Mhm.
good
So
book.
how are you going about getting to Jerry's room? There's some multiple paths ahead of you.
Let's go back through the swinging axis door. You know,
Okay.
I'm kind of curious as to
That's
what
the
that.
one that had the glowing.
Yeah.
glowing
Yeah. We'll
room.
just see what that is.
Yeah, best have those magic erasers handy.
Mhm.
Always.
Armed
They're
with your
circling
magic
the top of my
erasers.
mop at all times.
The
The glow's
Cart
actually a black
follows-
light.
the cart follows behind you. The door opens. It's a fairly empty room, except for the large glowing blue orb in the center of the room. This isn't marked on your map at all, by the way,
Yeah.
but it is a permanent fixture in there.
Oh,
It's a
Anybody
permanent.
have
fixture?
any ideas?
What it
This
is, yeah.
looks kind of new to
Investigate
me. Yeah.
Is there any
should
dirt in
investigate
here?
There is dirt. There is dirt in here.
I would like to start with perceiving the room to see if there's anything I should see before I walk in. And then I want to investigate that glowing device.
Go ahead.
That's a 19 to just make sure I don't blow up upon entry.
From what
And
you
then my
can s-
investigation is not very good. 11.
So the perception check, you can see that there's no scorch marks, no scrapes, no broken burnt marks on the wall. You're pretty safe if you were to walk into this room. From your investigation check, you don't see much else aside from that. Maybe the odd bone or skull just laying there.
Yeah, guys, I've investigated this thing and I have no idea what it is.
Well,
All right. Well, who's gonna chance it there? I am Dirk the Daring, so I guess I'm willing.
We can poke it with a stick.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You do that.
Yeah, let's poke it with a stick.
The strategy has worked so far.
Yeah, sticks have been very helpful.
Okay. Gwyn,
Okay.
you take the 10-foot pole out and you hold it out, and it's a pretty sturdy pole. It seemed like it was just freshly milled and hewn. And you touch the orb. The orb lets out a noise, and the 10-foot pole suddenly becomes this old, gray, gnarled piece of wood and brittle and breaks.
Oh.
This is
We don't want to touch it.
No, we don't want
That
to
there is an orb of reverse fountain of youth. Fountain of
You haven't
aging.
been here before, have you, Clean?
Oh.
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 That was
Nice.
uncalled for.
You're just
Hey,
so
Queen.
old.
I'm kind of curious. Like, if you touch it, if you touch that, what happens? Like, do you?
He's only got so many years left. It'll just suck
Yeah.
him dry.
You're curious. You want to see what happens. Well, fine. Let's see.
No, don't do that.
How fun would that be? Throw the old guy into the thing and see what happens.
Honestly,
Ha! You're all
got a
hilarious.
Honestly, we can split money 4 ways instead of 5. I mean,
No.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
We don't need
I don't want to get.
We go around the
completely
other
off
way.
this Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
never
we can
lose
go
a
around
thing.
the other
Touch
way.
it, we're okay.
yeah.
I'm
I don't
gonna
wanna
get
be
employee
old,
of the
though.
month. It needs to be fair. I can't kill him. It's not fair.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Let's mark it on the map, and we can talk to that little imp dude about it.
No.
Is
I
that
take a
what
note.
this is all about? You want to kill me to get employee of the month?
No, I said I didn't want to, because then it's not a fair win.
Good. You have a sense of at least personal pride.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
no,
know
this- I have a
Slug, he just follows the rules. So I don't anticipate he would kill me.
No.
These other two,
Well,
though.
Not
Like,
on purpose.
don't get me wrong. I like could kill you, but I ain't gonna, buddy. Butterino, I'm not gonna kill you.
Well, I mean,
You're
that's
all-
not a humble brag at all or anything. Anyone could kill me.
Self burn though.
You're all having this nice conversation as you walk back through the spike pit area into this large empty room. Can I get all of your passive perceptions, please?
14.
14.
13.
Hold on.
But if there's traps, I have advantage on those.
15 for Dirk.
You hear off in the distance faint echo, and you hear like a that's it.
Oh, maybe
That's
that's
strange.
Jer.
Did you hear that scream?
I would call that a
It
scream.
could be an invisible thing, maybe. Don't mind us, just cleaning crew. No worries.
What? Hello? Who is it there?
Cleaning crew. Dirk the Daring, my noble accomplices.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we're
Gary,
from,
is that you?
What
yeah,
ho?
we're from Derpy Gun Dungeon Cleaning.
Come, merry men. And you see in the room, there's these steps coming down, and you see a very chiseled jaw, hair swooshed back in this large plate armor, and he's kind of walking with the swagger, and he goes, "Hello, welcome, Vestuvius. How are you?" He raises out his gauntleted hand.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we're doing great. Doing great.
Vestuvius, eh?
Yes, Vestuvius the Bold. Hello, welcome.
Paladin.
This is Hallen the Nimble, and you see like this little halfling who kind of has a scar on his eye and across his eye. And he's like, "Hey," and you see a Fandwil over here, and a Fandwil's like this kind of lithe wood elf, standing there like with her bow at the ready. "May I ask, what are you doing here?"
You know, we actually were coming to look for you because we found this really cool treasure, this glowing blue orb that I think you guys would really like. I hear that it can kill even the most intense phylactery.
Oh, you sweet, sweet, sweet. What are you? And he knocks on your chest plate. You
Oh, hey there.
Warforged.
Crack, crack.
And he sees the little patch on your chest. Oh, you are the maid service. Well, this, as you can see, was the aging orb. I could understand if you're not more complete adventurers like my party and myself here. We're after something a little bit more delicious, as you would say.
Yeah, I know what it is, you numbskull. I was trying to
Oh.
get you to touch it.
Yeah, well, if you want something delicious, I left some nice marbled beefsteaks back. If you just go through this door and across the hall and across the hall again.
Yep, great
Oh,
steaks.
man.
Oh,
delicious,
yes, the mimic
but I had
room.
no
I did
fill.
lose a few people there as well.
Oh, you've already been there. Oh, well.
Oh, yes, we've been here for a while. Obviously, we're looking for the phylactery. Now,
Mhm.
I'm curious. How did you all get in here? If you're the maid service, are you requested to be here by Euphigenia?
What
We
do
kind
our
of go through a
NDAs
subcontractor.
say about this?
Well-
Yeah, subcontractor. We don't actually. No money changes hands.
Yeah, purple imp,
yeah.
kind of potbelly,
Yeah,
strange
yeah.
fella.
Never heard of him. You see the halfling Hallen go up to him. Vestuvius bends down, making sure his hair does not move an inch. He holds it to the side and goes,
Wow.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
My halfling friend here has a proposition for you.
I'm not really into small people, you know. I mean, I appreciate the flattery and all, but
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You
that's fair,
hand
Dirk.
over the map
Hmm.
and we'll take the phylactery, and you don't have to worry about. I'm assuming you're from Rossmorn. Correct?
mhm.
You don't have to worry about Euphigenia any longer if you just give me the map.
My friends, I hope that this doesn't upset you. And I just cast fireball in the room where they are.
throw it down.
Yeah,
Can
sorry,
you
my
roll?
friends.
Roll an attack.
It's actually just a deck save throw from them.
Okay. What's the
Casting
save?
it at 3rd level, yep. 16.
Slug, what does the manual say about this?
We gotta be careful not to destroy anything though, because that's coming out of a
Technic-
paycheck.
Technically, the adventurers are supposed to be out of here by the time we come in here, so
Yeah,
there's a
and
little bit of a
look
fuck up on all ends.
Oh,
right
we're
now.
going off book.
We're
In
off
sub-
book now.
no, in
We're completely
subsection
off
of-
book.
In subsection C of the manual, if there's any leftover adventures, you're allowed to kill them. And
Oh, yeah.
the
Yes,
fireball is a
obviously.
great way to do it. And I've just
The-
cast it up there.
2 of them save.
Okay.
With an 18 and a 22.
Yep.
The pretty boy, Vestuvius, was not ready and takes a fireball directly in the mug.
All right.
Oh.
Let me just roll this 8d6 then.
Yeah,
Oh
he had
my
his
God.
faceplace up so we could see his
Yeah.
pretty blue eyes.
Oh yeah, no, he
Yeah.
does not wear a helmet at all, Dirk.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to
Okay,
deprive
yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just using my here rolling
Paladins.
thing because I don't have that dice out. So that's 28 on 8d6.
28.
You have an
28.
8d6?
Okay. You hear you hear like almost like a gasp just before this large amount of flame just flashes over Vestuvius. You hear, oh my, and the fireball just dissipates. But when the fireball dissipates, Hallen and Efandwil are already running up the stairs. There is massive burns just on Vestuvius's face. He's like, oh no, my moneymaker.
Oh yeah, but
I'll just
I
go right
should
up
have
the.
been here, there, neighbor. You get the fireball to the face if you're where you're not supposed to be.
I
need
run
you
up with
all
the
to
mall.
roll initiative, please.
And
Okay.
you know they take half damage if they failed or if they passed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're still looking fine.
Oh, heck yeah.
3.
The one
Okay.
time I get a 20 is initiative.
Hoo-ha.
Alrighty then.
I have a 4.
You follow Fanduil and Hallen into the room, and into a room that just seemed to barge through the wall. Turns out it's none other than the phylactery room. You see a room filled with glowing crystal, this eerie green light, and they are ready to defend themselves. You still hear from the hall behind, just the massive amounts of pain coming from Vestuvius. Okay, so sorry. What was we have Gwyn as a 21, very nice. Mason, can you please let us know?
3.
Oh, that's nice, sort of.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm right there with her.
You there too, Dirk?
Yeah, I'm a 3.
What's your dexterity?
It's +1, so 13.
Mine's
13? 14. Okay, so Dyson will go first, then you will go next.
I got a 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
14. Wow, we're great
Okay.
for this.
Okay, and
I'm a
Grandpa
janitor.
Grandpa Clean, what'd you get?
Clean, you're on mute.
It was an 11, thank you.
Okay. Hey, well, as you run into the room, Gwyn, you are first up. Gwyn, you're the top of the room there.
How far are they? Oh. That's annoying. Alright. I'm gonna go. What's my speed? 35. 35 brings me here. I'm moving.
All right.
I'm
Do you
moving.
want to take your dash and
What's the dash again? Do I
if
get
you just
double
double your
it?
speed
Yeah.
and you won't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's an action though, right?
that is an action. You won't be able to do anything else.
No, I don't want that. Let's do. Sorry, it's my first time playing this character.
It's okay.
Can I throw? I'm gonna try and throw my hand axes because I've never done that before. I got two attacks per action.
Okay.
So can I throw both hand axes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one. This person.
That's a Fanduil, the half elf. Or the wood elf, sorry.
Yeah, we don't like elves, so.
Oof.
It's 7, 2 plus
11 does not
And
hit.
20.
The 20 does. So you immediately run up, starting to tear your coveralls in the rage that Gwyn is now feeling, and she throws one hand axe, sails wide. The other one finds purchase. Roll damage, please.
It's just a 7.
Okay. Still better than nothing. The hand axe flies and just slices across the side of Fanduil as she is ready to turn around to attack. But it seems that's the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
Hallen is quick to react, and he now will move towards you and start his. He can only go 25 feet, unfortunately, for poor Hallen, but he is going to see if he can do anything else. 1 second. He is going to throw a dagger at you. Actually, you know what? No, he's not going to throw a dagger at you. He's going to stay his turn, and that's it. The next up is actually a Fanduil, who now will move closer to the stairs here near the phylactery and move up the stairs, and is going to take a pot shot at you. Okay. I think that'll be more than enough. Yeah, okay, here we go. First hit is I actually realized I just roll here. It's a 20. Not a natural. Unnatural 20. That hits you?
Yes.
That is 8 damage to you.
Okay.
She lets loose with an arrow and just shoots it out there. And as a bonus action, she's going to cast Hunter's Mark on you, which she should have done beforehand, but hey, that's life. You hear from the hallway, you hear a as the burned Vestuvius makes his
Wait.
way in. Oh, go ahead.
I forgot that I have Slasher as a feat. If I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet.
Oh.
Next time. That would have been amazing.
It would have been amazing.
Vestuvius comes in and he uses his action to run, but as a bonus action, he is going to. Sorry, 1 second. He is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself. He
Where is
touches.
he?
He's right beside Dirk. He ran in through the door, not knowing what the hell's happening. He casts. He only heals himself for 4 though. Sorry. He is looking a little bit better, but that's the end of his turn. Next up is Clean.
All right. Which one of these characters am I?
Oh, sorry. He shouldn't have done his. He shouldn't have. I apologize. He shouldn't have done his heal. There. He doesn't have. It's on a bonus action. So, anyways, we're gonna reduce that 4. Go ahead, Clean.
Sorry. Which character am I on here?
You are this guy. I couldn't
I'm this.
get an
Okay.
icon. The older guy.
All right. So I'm going to move myself up to behind this door, so I'm on the other side of the paladin, and I'm going to give a motivational speech to everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gramps.
None of us came here today expecting to get into an altercation of this type. We were here to do a job. We were here to clean up a mess. But when duty calls, we are here to answer. That being said, my friends, fight. Fight hard, and we shall come out victorious. Now you feel a sense of calm come over you as 5 hit points are added to your pool.
Everyone gets nice 5 hit points to add there.
Yep. Also, advantage on wisdom saving throws, and if you are hit by an attack, your next attack gets advantage.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cleric Clean. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Well, it is Slug's turn, and I apologize, Slug. Here you are.
All right. Well,
Huge.
I don't have control of my figure.
There you go.
at
You
the
do
moment. All right. Is this Vestuvius?
No,
Here?
Vestuvius is right here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stalk on over to him there, and on the way over, I will just say, "This is not by the book," and I will rage and make 2 attacks with my maul.
Okay.
So, is there a way I can flank him or no to get advantage?
No, because unfortunately, I mean, if you want to take your movement to go around Clean, it would have worked for flanking there.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, no big deal. That is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Fuck's sakes, and a 14 to hit. So, I just swing. Oh wait, give me 1 second. I have a thing. I have a feature. Saving face. So, if I miss with an attack or saving throw, you can gain a bonus equal to the number of allies you see within 30 feet. So,
Well, you see quite a few.
Yeah. So so that
All
would
of them.
be all of them. So that's 5. Yeah. All right. There's 4 of their allies. So +4 to the 15. So 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah, 19 to hit. Does that
That
hit?
does not hit. The plate armor he's wearing, he just cling, cling, and he's still
That's
kind of like just,
annoying.
he's so just, oh my god.
I hate this guy.
He reminds me of someone.
Is he
Okay,
taking
Dice.
damage from the burns? Like actively?
No. Dyson, you're up.
And I'm the one right next to him.
You're this one here.
Yeah,
That's the only
one.
Warforged
Oh,
picture I had on hand.
this is a Warforged at the bottom.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh, there, neighborino, you really shouldn't have stuck around to try to do some good things. You know, we are strictly in the business of bad things and cleaning. And I'm just going to cast Magic Missile at him. 'Cause- that's second level. So I get how many darts? 4 darts at that point. Each dart is 3 darts. So yeah, 4 darts. And a D4.
It is automatically hit.
Yeah, that's exactly why I like this spell, because I always roll like garbage. Oh right, that is exactly 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, okay.
Poo, 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 poo. They just come out of the top of my staff.
Just you smack the staff to the ground and just goes right down into Vestuvius as now he's like, oh my, and he just keeps getting hit from the side.
And I do want to move my character, but I cannot.
Oh, you cannot? I apologize.
That's
Oh.
okay.
Silly of me. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I just want to make sure I'm going. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay. Last but certainly not least, Dirk the Daring.
All right.
You're this
So can
fella
I-
here.
Yeah, can I sidle in like this, sandwich the guy?
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
right, so I'm gonna do that. I'll pull out my great sword, and sorry, buddy, I got some sins to confess in a second, namely murder. I'll take a swing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack him. We'll do these one at a time. I guess I got 2 attacks. So do I just press this? Okay. Oh, there
Have
we
you
go.
just click the number? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No, do I have advantage on him because he's
You're flanked.
or
He's
doubled him
flanked.
up?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the better of those 2 is a total of 20.
A total of 20.
I'm gonna, because he seems to be hard to hit, I'm gonna go ahead and add a superiority dice to that,
Oh yeah.
which is a D8. I'm not sure how to roll it though.
You can just hit the little D20 icon on the bottom corner,
Okay.
and then you have.
Oh, yeah,
D8
yeah.
there.
And it's got one in there. Okay, perfect. This is pretty spiffy.
D&D Beyond, folks.
Okay. Oh, and then I click roll. Okay. Well, let's. No, I don't want 2 of them. I want 1 of them. So. 1 roll. There we go. That's 1. 5. So 25 will be the total.
You're about to take the swing with your sword, and then you wait. You go, wait a second, and you move the sword a little bit in a different way, and then you just smack Fine Purchase in between the plates of armor. Roll damage, please.
Taste the rainbow, pal. 15.
15. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great sword. I'm a big, strong boy, so.
While this poor, beautifully looking, just grace from God himself, paladin has been burnt, hit with magic missiles, and now Dirk the Daring swings his axe. And can you explain how you finish him off?
Oh yeah, I just once I get that chink in the armor, I just get both hands on that thing and drive it through.
Everything stops for a second. Slow motion. You see Vestuvius go, alas! And he slowly sinks in his chair. He goes, Not his chair, sorry. He's sleeping into his armor. And he goes, I have breathed my final breath. He grabs at your leathers, Dirk, and goes, I forgive you. Oh. And he just falls to the ground in a clattering, resounding sound. And you have effectively killed Vestuvius.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, pal. Thanks. It's very kind of you.
I
They're
wish I
always so
prepared
dramatic.
silence so I could have not heard that.
So dramatic all the time. Like
And now we're back to
there's
combat,
been
everyone.
plenty before you, pal. Yeah.
All right. Next up, Gwyn.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer to this one. Is it a halfling? It's a halfling.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna enter into rage.
Okay.
Nobody mess with me. And then I'm just gonna swing my great axe, please.
Okay.
It is a 23.
Okay. All right. That definitely hits.
Okay. And then I have a +2 for my melee attack. So 12 +2, 14 damage.
14 damage. All right. Very nice.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can attack a second time.
As a
Two
barbarian,
attacks.
yes.
So I'm gonna do it again.
Go ahead.
That is 25 to hit.
That hits again. God damn.
And it's a 14 +2, 16. So
All right.
28 total.
Yikes.
Gwyn, can you explain to us how Gwyn rages?
So she's 4 feet, but then she's just like, "Rah!" and like gets like the axe out and just like do like 2 like really big and fast swishes that should not work with how tall she is, but she just somehow.
Perfect. Do you mind if I flavor it for a second and say that your shoulders of your coveralls, your arms of your coveralls rip off, so you
Yep, they're
are
all ripped.
sleeveless now?
Well, I think she would rip it because it's just like very
Yeah.
restricting.
Runs up to this poor, unsuspecting halfling, and you're just, and you just go right across the side of him, leaving these big gash marks and just the blood spilling out from him. He's like, he's not looking good. That's the end of your turn, then, I'm guessing, Gwyn.
Yep.
Okay. Hallin's turn. He is going
Wait,
to...
also because
Yes.
he has a slashing attack, reduce speed by 10 feet. Before
Damn
I
it.
forget.
Then, you know what? I'm proud of you for saying that. Thank you.
Good job.
In a last-ditch effort, he doesn't know what else to do. He just grabs his daggers, spins them in his hands, all flourishly for some reason. He says to you for some reason, you don't know why, it's just a very edgy thing for a rogue to say. He's like, I grew up in an orphanage and I'm going to send you there. And it doesn't make any sense. And he just throws it. He just throws his dice. The first one was a 22. And the second
Wait,
one was
also,
a 50.
but I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, so
You
you
take
take
half
half
So you
damage.
take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first was a 22, the second was 15.
Okay, they both.
They both hit, yeah? All right. Rolling damage for both. First one actually. Sorry, that didn't roll properly. My bad. Could you roll damage, please? The first damage is 6. Take 6 points of damage, and the second one, you take 12 points of
3?
damage in total.
Oh.
3. Sorry, 6 points of damage in total after that if we're having that. He just immediately stabs forward and goes, "Ah, for my parents, I didn't know." And and then anyways, that's the end of his turn. Fandwill, the half-elf, the wood elf ranger, moves closer to the phylactery and unleashes her dagger and swings at the phylactery.
Balls.
Oh. She swings. Comes down on the phylactery. The dagger shatters, and she is thrown off the railing onto the ground. Prone.
Oh.
And that is the end of the Fanwheel's turn. Back up to, well, Vestuvius is dead, so we're going to go to Clean.
Okay. So, let's see here. Clean is just going to cast Guiding Bolt on. It's the Wood Elf who's behind there, right? The
Correct.
furthest one? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to target the Wood Elf.
And she's prone too.
Perfect. 14.
When she's prone, you have attacks that have an advantage, so roll that again.
$19.
That one hits. You raise your hand up, and this swirling bluish energy goes around your hand, and this holy bolt shoots forth from your hand. Roll the damage, please.
The damage is 21.
21.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. The bolt finds, just as she's about to smack the ground, just the bolt finds her in the center of the back, leaving her breathless as she lands on the ground. On prone, but not looking that great.
Excellent.
Next up, Slug.
Oh, well, what do you got going on here? Well, I think that the book would tell me that the next enemy up is probably who I should go for, so I'm going to move my 40 feet over here and take 2 attacks at the halfling
Go ahead.
with advantage. So that is an 18 to hit on the first one.
Okay.
Ooh, and a 24 to hit on the second one.
Both hit.
All right, so first attack with my maul, I just bring it over top. So that is 11 damage. And the next one is 12 damage.
Okay. Could you explain to me how you take out Alan?
Well, I'm a pretty big guy, and I use a large weapon, so I'm just going to bring it over top, and with so much force, I just bring it down and basically crumple up this halfling. Its small stature had no chance against my might, so and it just becomes a blob of body and gore and nasty stuff.
As you bring down the axe, Gwyn, you hear just so quietly, just before he realizes he's moments away from death, he goes, "I wish I met my parents." And just
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
damn.
I'm your daddy now.
killing Hallen. All right. Next up will be
Doing
Dyson.
your parents.
Sorry, who's up?
Dyson.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. I was laughing at that too. Oh man, you just became a dad there, Slug. That's so great.
You know what happened one day.
Yeah, Is the lady, the archer lady, look? She hasn't been hit yet, eh?
Oh no, she's definitely been hit.
She's been hit, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take out one of my spray bottles out of my bandolier, and I'm just gonna spray it in the air with this pattern, and then I'm just gonna gust it over to her, and I cast Sleep at 2nd level, and let's see if I can put her to sleep. So
Go
is
ahead.
30 enough for her to go unconscious? How many hit points does she
Unfortunately,
have?
no. She's just shy, just a little bit higher than that.
If I had known that, I would have cast it at 3rd level. But okay, well, damn.
That
It
sleep
worked.
spray didn't work. It just missed off into the air.
Son of a bitch.
That wasn't code. That's why it didn't work.
Dirk.
You know what?
Daring.
I'll have your praying ass shut the hell up.
Let's see.
That's my whole turn. I got nothing else.
30, 10, 15, 20. Measuring off here. A long ways away. But I got a bow, so I'll take a shot with the bow here.
Go
Or
ahead.
a couple shots, I guess. Right. What am I? That's gonna be a proficiency plus dex, so +3. I don't have a. I'm supposed to have a bow, but it's not on here. I'm just gonna roll this. We'll add 2. Okay. So 52 plus 2. That's gonna be 18.
That does hit, yeah.
Okay. And a bow is. What's a bow? Is that a D8?
1d8 plus your dexterity.
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be 7.
Okay.
And then I'll take a second shot here. That's not gonna go anywhere. 9. So I'll miss.
Okay. Turning Evanduel into an unfortunate pincushion, just like one just goes in, and that's it.
Yeah.
End of the turn. Top of the round, Gwyn, you're up.
Okay. I might have to do a dash. That's okay. So I'm just gonna do my dash and go here.
Okay.
But then, because I'm in a frenzy, I get 1 bonus attack.
Absolutely.
So 25 to hit.
That hits.
It's not bad. 10 plus 2. 12.
Okay. You run up this and then you just bring down your axe on top of Evanduel. You hear like a resounding oh.
Was my hand axe in her, or did that fly somewhere else? The one that hit.
That flew like just kind of cut her on the side. It's just near you if you want to pick it up. I'll let you do that as a side action there.
Okay. Pick it up.
It's Evanduel's turn. She's gonna use her all of her movement to stand up. So she is no longer prone. And
But she is slower by 10 feet.
that is. Well, she can't escape without an opportunity to attack there.
I know, but I'm just saying.
She's gonna take her. She's gonna take her short sword and go and attack. Does a 10 hit?
Oh, there's-
Little tech
I don't think it hits
difficulties.
her.
Seems
a 10
unlikely.
does. Yeah, I don't think a 10 hits.
Hey, there you are, Gwyn. Does a
Sorry,
does
yep.
a 10 hit? No.
No.
Okay, cool. That's the end of. Actually, no. Yeah, it's the end of her turn. Okay. Next up would be Clean. You're muted, Clean.
I'd fallen asleep. I'm
Something
back
like
now.
My sleep brain move.
Well, when you get to be my age, you know, it's... well, I think I'm going to hobble over a few steps. Let me just get my movement going here. I'm going to stand beside my friend. Something for you. Alright. And, we did a lot last turn in terms of damage. It was very nice, but gonna take a step back and pump up the party a little bit, so to speak. And we're going to cast Bless onto my friend beside me here.
Dirk.
Ooh, is that Dirk? Yeah, that makes sense. That looks like a Dirk. Okay.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, thanks, I think.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up would be Slug.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to move my my way over now just behind this one here. It's, you guys just trying to do good. I can't let the phylactery go. You can't keep hitting this. So, fuck you. And I'm just gonna use 2 attacks. With advantage. Natural fucking 20.
Woo!
So Sig, you wouldn't know this, but he gets it every time we play these games. Like he gets multiple natural 20s.
It's quite
That's my first one.
crazy.
You've been blessed by the dice gods.
Yeah. Okay, well the second one sucks. 14 to hit for the second one.
That doesn't hit on the second one.
Okay, well the first one does, thankfully. We're just doubling dice?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, well that fucking sucks. So it's only 11 damage. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on the damage die. So.
Okay. Fandwheel is so close. They're on the brink of death right now as you come and bring down your axe on them. But she is still standing, kind of holding the side of her as you cleave down into her shoulder.
It's a maul and a club.
Oh, a maul. Sorry.
Yeah.
You've just dented in the side of her shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is it would actually be Quinn. Oh no, sorry. I apologize. It's actually Dyson.
Excellent. You are resistant to my melatonin spray, so I guess I'll just have to kill you. And I shoot a bunch of magic missiles at her again. I stomp my staff down, and 5 whole magic missiles shoot out. And I already rolled, and it was 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yeah.
You want to explain how you take out Fandwheel?
Yes. Staff slams into the ground, the missiles shoot up, beeline straight for her, and I say, "Show me her insides!" And they just explode her head.
Ooh,
Oh my.
And that happens, and you
Okay.
that's right there.
That's
And that
how we
happens.
diddly do it.
Zet immediately just pops in and goes, "What the
I gotta
hell
clean it."
happened here?"
Well, we
Hello
ran
there.
into Vesuvius, or whatever the fuck that guy's name was. It wasn't technically in the manual, but we figured we just had to kill them so that we didn't have to re-clean the dungeon after they,
Yeah, they were trying to get into their phylactery, so we
Yeah.
thought we'd stop it because we need to get paid.
Please don't tell me that they were property.
Oh, no, most certainly not.
Okay.
Euphigenia will be incredibly pleased for this. And before he pops away, but then he pops back in and goes, "You mind just clean this up a little bit, okay?"
Well,
Yeah, no,
obviously, we made the mess for
obviously,
the joy
yeah.
of being able to clean it up there, silly goose.
Thank you.
That's why we exploded their bodies.
Yeah, it just makes it more fun.
It wasn't dirty enough in here, so we wanted to make a job for ourselves.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that effectively ends combat. So we're gonna actually take a quick 5 here, folks. We'll be back here around 5:12-ish Eastern Standard Time. So just count 5 minutes and we'll be back. All right. Hang tight. We'll be back with some more cleanup crew. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the cleanup crew. Once again, thanks to Gary Con for having D&D with me here and our special guest, Siegfried Trent of Evil Genius Games. So, as we just saw, the players, the cleanup crew of the Dirt Be Gone dungeon cleaning service just took out people trying to mess with the Great Lich Euphigenia's phylactery. They've effectively cleaned up the room, and now they are getting back into their 2 duties left. They have to fill the fire traps and clean Jerry's room, whoever the heck Jerry is.
And put Jerry to bed.
And put Jerry to bed, too.
Yeah, we gotta
yes.
put Jerry to bed.
Okay.
Well, if we're in the phylactery already, then I think the fire traps could probably go first, and we'll just hit Jerry up at the end
Keep
of the
Jerry for last.
at the end of the
I'd
night.
like to end with Jerry Bear.
Okay. Perfect. As you all enter past the 2 rooms here, is there anything you're doing in between the time it takes you to get to the fire traps and now?
I'm just cleaning myself off gore because that's just the things exploded in front of me.
Yeah, you don't want to track paladin blood all over the dungeon.
Not cool.
No,
Yeah, let me make
Can
sure
we all
we're
just
on
use the
feet.
magic eraser to just clean her?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
just prestidigitation, all of it, all over the place. Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'm just giving a blessing to those that we just dismembered.
We don't like
And then-
them. No need.
I think we should desecrate them further, frankly.
Just feed them to the mimics. Oh, we didn't search their bodies. Do we want to do that?
Yeah, let's
should
do
do
that
that.
first.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean, I actually
search
think we
their
should go
bodies.
give them to the mimics.
Retroactively, let's just say you have looked at the bodies before you threw them
Yeah.
into the magic vacuum. Vestuvius had a fancy mirror, handheld mirror with a comb. He also had a few holy symbols, and he had a pouch full of 150 gold. And inside that pouch, it says there was a note, and it says, Vestuvius, you do realize you owe me for the last 15 payments. Seriously, Papa.
Oh.
You find on Halloween the rogue, you find a journal. The journal is filled with very dark and edgy poetry about being alone in the night, and also hunting those that deserve to be hunted. You find a gold dagger and a set of dice on him. And on Efanduel, you find what seems to be little like a little bag of hiker's mix. I forget what it's called. Oh,
Trail mix?
trail mix. Thank you.
Trail mix,
You
yeah.
see some trail mix. You see a bunch of leaves randomly pressed into a book, and that's about it. No other money there. You can divvy that up as much as you like, folks. You are also cleaning yourselves off, and you make your way into the fire traps. The room. Before you even get to the door, you can smell the room. Something has definitely gone off here. You can see 3 charred corpses and scorch marks all over the room. There are 3 statues on either side of the room, so a total of 6 statues, all in the shape of an imp, kind of with its mouth like perched open, like it's gonna spit something out. The room needs some deep cleaning, some refueling. You have to figure out where to refuel the fire traps, and also you might want to make sure everything's in operational order. How would you go about doing that?
Well,
Well, I say we
someone needs
clean
to-
before refueling. That's probably
We
good.
check.
that's a good
We
idea.
check the traps first, I think.
Yes,
where
a
the-
full investigation before we even begin.
Yeah.
Very much investigating, yes.
All right, who's cleaning? Who's investigating?
Friendos, I actually have a great idea. Well, we're looking for the refuel stations. Why don't I just pull out my little buddy, my little unseen servant, and he can just start scraping the walls, dusting them off while we look for that stuff. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Brendo?
really do
Yeah,
have
but
a
I'll
tool for
clean.
everything.
Yeah, so
you
I'll
know.
conjure an unseen servant to just start scrubbing the walls.
You just see a
Couldn't have
cloth
done
get
this whole time.
You know what? He needed a vacation. I know. I gotta treat my servants right, or they try to unionize.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
don't
we can't
want
have that.
Don't want that. No.
You know.
You see
there.
a cloth just get picked up from the magic cart, and it starts going around, just
Thank
scrubbing
you,
all
Franklin.
the.
I appreciate that.
You see the hand just kind of the thing go up and just goes like the cloth, and then goes back down to scrubbing. Who is going to be inspecting in the traps?
Does anyone want to help me though?
I'll help.
Not very good. At that.
I'll help.
Oh, that's real good. That's 27.
All right, so Slug and Dyson are cleaning the room, lifting the charred bodies. You find nothing on these charred bodies, by the way. They are crispy.
Charred.
And
Ooh.
you put them into the magical vacuum. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for it to all be fully cleared up. The room is spotless. The unseen servant, you can just see you're right there, Ty.
I don't think I heard what you said that he's laughing at.
No, it's just ignore me for a minute.
Okay.
Just keep going.
The room is now spotless, clean. All the bodies and the char marks are gone. How are you finding where to refuel the traps? Because from clear plain sight. Oh, was that an investigation you did?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I thought you'd ask to roll.
Okay. Well, for your
Sorry.
investigation, then you do see that there are little panels on the wall. You just don't know how to open them up.
Well, everyone, there are these little panerinos.
What is it?
on
What
the
is it
wall
made
here.
of? The wall?
It's
Stone.
a wall. It's a stone wall. You can see there's like a little etching out where you could almost feel a little bit of wind coming out of.
I do have stone cunning, which means I can like check history of like stoneworks and see if I can do anything. But I don't know if it's the same. In this
You
case.
can see that like if you when you touch your hand to the wall and you're stone cunning as a dwarf, you're almost like sucked back into the time where you see the rock being picked up and chiseled into a wall, and you see all these imps and undead lifting the wall and putting in place. But you do see from the stone cunning there is a little like almost like a fuel pipe put behind the wall.
Folks, there's a pipe behind this thing right here. Just have to figure out how to get there. To open it.
I wonder how we get this little thing open then. Maybe just try to lift it?
I'm just gonna like feel along the wall.
Yeah, you said you can feel the
That
wind,
area?
right? So there's like a little bit of a.
Yeah.
There is a
A
little
gap?
bit of wind there, yeah.
Don't we have a crowbar?
My friends,
Force it open.
I'm sure there's one in the cart
Yeah,
somewhere.
clean.
Yeah.
why don't we just gather in prayer and ask for Yondala to guide us?
Sounds like
No,
a horrible
I
idea.
could do that.
No.
Hey,
Uh,
well,
Or we
why
could,
don't you do
know,
that?
actually just
Why don't you
physically
do that
do the
for,
work.
for all of us?
yeah,
Yeah,
you lead
roll a
prayer.
religion check if you're gonna go ahead and do that. For the rest of you, Dirk, when you say, "Oh, there should be like a crowbar or something," it's just the little thing comes
noble
aside,
feat.
and a crowbar just flies up into the air there.
Yeah, see? I'll try to catch that.
The new model, man, it's just really spectacular.
Roll a dexterity
Ooh.
check, please.
Yeah, I did a dex save. I rolled a 4, so I think I missed.
Yeah, and like you swipe your hand too slow, it's like clang, clang, clang on the ground. For your religion check, clean. All you get from this is like a vision of one of these 6 traps clogged. Something is clogging it.
So, I prayed, and Yondala, in her infinite wisdom, has granted me the eyes to see that one of these contraptions is indeed clogged.
All right. Well, why don't you just get on to fixing that then?
You know, I could do that. But the disrespect in your tone, I will not have it.
You
So
really
we
don't
do.
like
being an
cleaning,
employee
do
of the
you?
month really gone to his
Yeah.
head.
It did. I don't think he's actually cleaned anything here.
What are
Roll
you
a
doing?
strength check, Dirk.
I have
Yeah,
been
well,
blessing,
either.
and I have
Okay.
been scrubbing walls, cleaning up blood.
Mm.
Strength check is gonna be 12
You
without proficiency.
jam the crowbar into the side of the wall, and you manage to pull open the wood panel where the fuel pipe is.
There we go.
The
All right,
cart
well, I'll
comes
just,
around.
pour this,
Minimal damage.
Their fuel in there. There we
But-
go.
Clean, with this knowledge of the pipe, one of the pipes being blocked, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast thaumaturgy and cause some tremors in the ground to see if shaking up the place dislodges the clog.
Bit extra, but okay.
Okay. Okay. You don't
I
really have
have
to
an
do.
idea if that fails.
You don't have to roll anything for thaumaturgy, but I would like you to roll anyways. Roll a d20 and just add your religion modifier to it. Sorry, just do a religion.
15.
Colleen puts his hand to the ground, and all of you feel like and all the statues begin to shake a little bit. And after a second, you just hear a tink, and a little rock rolls out of one of them and just falls
Wow.
out to the ground.
Can't believe that worked.
Well done.
It's like a
Redemption!
kidney stone kinda.
Do you have to do that for your own constitution? Because I know being old, sometimes it's hard to get a good. You sometimes get clogged up.
Just shakes his head.
In the middle of that silence, Zet pops in, just. I see you've all refueled, and oh, and there was a little bit of a clogged pipe there. I see.
Clean's an expert in clogging and unclogging pipes.
Who did that?
That's clean.
Oh,
You
write
did a
something
good
down.
job.
Says, thank you for that, and well, have fun with Jerry. He's very friendly, and just disappears.
Insight check.
Insight check. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know, I'm friendly. We're talking. Ooh, 18.
Nice.
Okay. He is insinuating that there's maybe something a little off to Jerry, and maybe he genuinely is very friendly.
Oh, Grouperino, I'm not 100% sure if this Jerry is he may be friendly, but he might be a little off.
Don't worry. I am an expert with monster dungeon pets. So,
Yes.
This
Read
should not be
pages about it.
this
I
should
trust
not be
this one.
anything that I can't handle. Yeah.
Well,
Good.
I trust you so much.
Proficiency as well, depending on what this is.
And as long as we walk the path of the light, we shall be
Okay,
fine.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
I don't know.
I'll pick up the rock. We
but
don't want to
I
leave
don't.
anything on the ground. here.
Okay, pick up the rock. Pick up the rock. Very nice. You all begin to make your way to the final room here. You almost hear like a. You just hear like a noise coming from behind the door.
But
You
again,
open the door.
We knock politely first.
No answer.
All right, we're just gonna go in there.
You open
Coming
the
on
door
in, Jerry.
and you see a large gelatinous cube just kind of, if it had a face, it would turn to look at you and just, and it moves just ever so slightly over top of one piece, and you see it sucks up a baton.
it's like a vacuum
in there.
cleaner.
The room is filled with corpses, dirt, shields, axes, swords, and you see to the left a hallway covered in slime. I need you all. This is not combat. I need you all to roll initiative to figure out how you're going to clean the room and get Jerry to bed.
All right.
I rolled a 5.
7.
5, guys. 7 for
10.
Clean.
18.
10 for me.
Okay. Dirk.
18 on Dirk.
18 on both for both of you guys?
Again?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did we,
Okay.
did we tie again?
You keep doing that. Nice, Nick.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Well, now let the games begin. After the start of the round, Tyson, you can move. You see the gelatinous cubes. Currently, Jerry is dissolving something inside them.
And
He's
his
doing
sleeping
part of our
spot
job
is
for us.
at the end here, this thing.
Pardon me?
His sleeping spot's the end of this little hallway.
Yes.
Okay.
There are quite a few bodies strewn about here.
I guess I don't really know what to do here, folks. Maybe we just try to make a path of bodies and bring them over.
That was my that was gonna be my
What does he like?
suggestion.
So I'm just gonna go grab. I'm gonna get my unseen servant to start clearing up all of the stuff that he's dissolved that's done and start putting it in the vacuum. So like, oh, that's a broken axe. Gonna get that in the vacuum, clean it up, and then I'm gonna go and just start pulling a corpse towards him so that it would be in the direction of his bed.
Okay, keep in mind you have your movement, right? So you got to make sure you're doing this within your movement.
Okay. So I'm this one. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And are those corpses the actual corpses?
These are actually movable corpses. I can select them and everything.
Okay. I will head over to this corpse then.
Okay.
Grab it. And I'll just start pulling it as far as I can. So that's 5, 10, 15.
The remainder of your movement would be
20, 25, 30. So I could probably pull the corpse to here.
okay.
So I'll try to do that.
All right. That's the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Next up would be Dirk. Dirk, what are you doing?
I guess I'll go over here and pick up this sword. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then head over here. I'm going for that axe later. So
Okay, so you have the sword. So you
Yep,
put that
I'll
beside
just-
you.
yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Slug, you're up.
What can I get to here? I'm going to double move. Sorry, use my full movement just to get over by this body.
There's
And
one
I'll
here too,
say-
by the way.
Well, I that one's already in line. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just say I think the best, our best mode of action here, with a gelatinous cube by the book, would be to make a trail of dismemberment and
Yeah.
items, as we already discussed previously. And he should just come right in here. He should just just go right to his bed. So that's probably what our best option is, right, Jerry? Then I'll just talk nicely, like I'm talking to a
You
pet.
see Jerry just.
All right, so I'll use the. No, I don't have any. Can I use some more movement? I guess I got 20 feet left.
You dashed.
Or- I
correct?
dashed. Okay. Yeah.
So you picked up. I'll just say you picked up the body. You have the body with you. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Clean. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to try something here, where I'm going to use command on Jerry
Okay.
to see if I can command him to go to his bed and go to bed. I would say, Jerry, go to bed, please.
Okay.
Did it? Yeah. So, not rolling anything.
Double checking here if this command is a charm or not. Oh, it just needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw. So what is
Yeah.
it? What's your save?
My save, let me do that, is
A natural 1.
No. You just give me
It's
the
a
number.
6.
A
Oh,
6?
it's 5. It's plus 5.
Oh, the actual number. It'll say save. Where you cast your spell.
Yeah.
Actually, your spell save. Sorry, your spell save.
Yeah, it's 5. Plus 5.
No, keep going over. Spell save DC. Should be like it's gonna be like 10 plus your
13, yeah, like
charisma
13
or
or
your
something like
wisdom.
that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 15.
15. Okay. Wisdom saving throw on Jerry.
Chair bear.
He rolled a 15, but he has a -2 wisdom.
Oh.
So,
Wise child.
you have effectively commanded him to go to bed. But he
I
can
know
only
it's
move.
not by the book, but it works sometimes.
You know,
So how
I
long
might
does it
actually
last?
be able to.
I think it's one action. Like
Yeah, I
it's
think
one turn.
usually.
One word and it's his turn. He does it like halt.
Yeah.
He would halt or.
Mhm.
Let's
Go
see.
ahead.
Sounds about
Go
right.
ahead. Sorry, were you say something, Dirk?
Oh no, I was just confirming. Yeah,
Okay.
how it works.
All right. So he's gonna move his movement for this one, and he's gonna move his speed, which is only 15 feet. Just shloop, 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 over to the side to end its turn there. Next up would actually be Gwyn. Go ahead, Gwyn.
Do we need to clean the room as well, or just put him to bed?
If you remember,
Oh.
the main request was to clean.
Clean the
Yeah,
room,
cleaning's the main thing. Yeah.
right? Okay, so I'm just gonna start cleaning because I can't move that much. And these are all the path. So wait, what's this thing here? The thingy, the grass, or like the brown-looking pile.
Oh, that's just dirt and grime and stuff that you'll be able to clean up too.
Okay.
How lucky.
Yeah, lucky for you.
This blue corpse up here, that we're not using that, right? Or are we?
I think I actually have that corpse down by
Oh,
me.
you have it on.
There you go. Moved it.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna start cleaning because I can't move that much.
Okay. You take your action and you clean a few things. Are you able to move?
No,
There you go. Give it a shot again.
I'm just gonna go to this dirt here, cleaning around this area.
All right, you take your action. You clean up the dirt. End of your turn. Jerry's turn. Under the command of Clean, he's gonna go another 15 feet here. Sorry, this should be 15 feet from here. And just swoop.
Would he dash?
Well, he could dash. We'll get him to dash then, and he'll go another 15 on top of this. But in his clearest path of resolution, he does take out 3 items: a corpse,
Perfect.
garbage, and an
Yay.
axe.
Yay.
Dyson,
Good work, my
you're
boy.
up.
I guess I'll just try to pull the corpse down another. How can I pull it 60 feet, like my action and my dash, or can I only pull it 30
I'll say
feet?
you have it on your shoulders. You can dash with it.
Sweet, I'm so strong. All right, all right, bud. Let's get this little corpse to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'll place the corpse there.
Thank you. Corpse is placed there now, and you can see actually, Dyson, when you get down this area, you see a little lever at the end of the hallway, and there's like almost like a little chain gate.
I
That
don't like
would
that
come
I'm
down.
in there.
No, you would see a little bit further down, and you can clearly see this. I guess if you want to call it Jerry's bedroom, is just filled with all this muck and bone and slime.
Could I have gone like here and thrown the corpse there?
No. So just to clarify, the chain gate is way further down. You're
I know,
safe.
but I'm worried about him walking through me.
Oh,
and me getting acidy. So I'm like, if I go here, he can get past me?
hey Dyson, you already made that chance, bud.
I know, but I didn't.
You're sticking with it.
All right, that's fine.
It's a one shot.
I know
Yeah.
exactly. It's fine.
Dirk,
I just rust so
I
terribly.
will
Yeah.
remember.
you're up.
Am I up? Okay, well, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite get over to that axe. So I'm headed over to the axe to get it picked up.
Okay.
While carrying the sword, of course.
Yes.
Collectibles.
Of course.
Collectibles.
Collect all your.
Yeah,
swords.
actually, well, I guess I could dash because picking up an axe is not a costed action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm heading over towards that shield. So I'm just collecting all the equipment.
You're just dual wielding these weapons.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I've just got
Fantastic.
those one in each hand.
Slug, you're up.
Looking tough.
Well, I'm going to head over here as well with this body on my shoulder, and so 15. So I can get right up to this area here, and I'm going to keep the body on my shoulder. And when Jerry rounds the corner, I'm going to make sure I'm out of his range, but walk backwards with the body, kind of doing the, your boy thing.
Yeah.
When it gets to my next turn.
For sure. Okay. Clean, you're up.
I'm going to go down. Well, I'm going to start making my way. Move here. How many feet is that? No. Gosh, this old man, he moves so slowly. 25 feet. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep cleaning. I'm gonna, as my name suggests. Yeah.
Wait, can you do an action to make sure the jellies don't eat our colleagues down there?
I could.
But you'd cast command again, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Or would that negate the other command then?
Well, the command actually is only one round.
It's only one
So
round,
you would
yeah.
have to cast it again
Yeah.
to tell it to go there. But now it seems like you're kind of set up in a good spot.
Yeah. No, please, Jerry, stop. But yeah, so I'm not gonna command him to keep moving. I think now at this point he's just kind of gonna keep
Yeah, but you can
following the
command
trail
him
of
to
body.
not eat our colleagues.
So you just okay.
They're in a precarious spot. That's scary down there.
But neither of them have been exceptionally nice to me.
Oh, it's fair. I can't tell you what to do. Grims.
I stand pat at cleaning.
Okay.
All good.
Okay.
Goes on his cleaning sprees, wiping the floors and everything. Gwyn, you're up.
Still cleaning.
Okay, what do you need to clean? There's
Just
something
the
here.
pile right here.
Okay.
Hold on. So that's that is 15. So I'll clean that,
Okay, done.
and then I'm gonna start moving. I still have 20. Hold on. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm just doing the job.
Just spot cleaning while
Yeah.
Jerry now seems to be on his own little way. Speaking of Jerry, it's his turn, and Jerry's just going to move into this area here. And his large, you see Dyson as the comes, and it's just actually taller than you. I need you to make a, sorry, 1 second. I believe it's golf. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure can, Butterino. Oh, God. Dex. Everybody. Damn it, it was almost a 17, but if it's a 5. Big
It was
old
a 5?
5.
Oh, no.
Oopsie.
So
Okay, I got this. I'm okay.
You, as you're trying to move out of the way, you don't know. You see this big jelly form come up, and you are just
Hug.
sucked into Jerry. You see like this like
Oh, big
robot
hug.
form,
Big
robot form
hug.
just inside of Jerry now. You
no.
take.
You just hear me talking to him from inside.
You take 8 points of damage, and you can't breathe. You're restrained.
Yeah.
That's
Cool,
the end
cool.
of the turn.
Cool,
So you and Jerry are going along for a little bit of a ride.
This is
It's one way
great.
to exfoliate.
Well, actually, it's your turn now. You can
Great.
try and escape.
How do you feel about me using my last second level spell slot to cast Misty Step?
What are the components on that again?
It's verbal. So it would be kind of, it's not somatic and it's not components. It's just
You
if
can't
I can
breathe,
get
but I will say
the...
yes. Let's just do that. That'll be cool.
You can talk underwater. It's just not overly clear. And I'm assuming he's just like thick water.
I don't know, chat. Can you talk underwater? Go
Good
ahead, do it.
question. I think you have disadvantage, but anyway, yeah, I'll cast and I'll just go. Oh,
Oh,
big hug.
You just did that to yourself. Roll a d20 with an Arcana at disadvantage.
What am I doing? Sorry, roll an Arcana.
Yeah, on Arcana check
disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Okay, so 18 and 20.
Okay, that passes. Damn it. All right.
Ow, high Arcana. Okay, yeah, I just popped myself out. Oh, okay, well that was a bit much of a hug there, but yeah.
What's
keep
your
going
what's
ahead.
your magic? What's your magic word?
To Misty Step?
Yeah.
Oh, don't put me on the spot like
It
that.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're just like,
Sounds like anyway.
Just a cleaning thing. Go gadget escape.
if you can see a gelatinous cube shudder, it did. It's just like, whoa, and you teleported out of it. Congratulations, you are safe.
Thank you.
Dirk, you're up.
I'll just clean with
Very
my axe.
unsatisfying meal. I'll come up here and I'll juggle these weapons around a little bit. I'll try to just sort of get the spear handle stuck on the sword there, and so I get all those things picked up.
Perfect.
And then
The cart is at the door, effectively. If you
Yeah,
you
and then
need
I think I've got about 4 more spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So get back over here.
doing
dragging
what
my
every
collection.
good cleaner does. Dirk is going and grabbing up as much as possible. Slug, it's your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna be like, okay, all right, here, boy, come over here, follow the body, and I'll be like waving the body's hand in front of me, like, all right, come on, and I will come over here and I'll place the body in this area,
Okay.
and then I'll move myself over here to the far wall.
Okay.
And
Well, then
kind
we've
of just
gotta
stay a little out of the way, so I can, when he gets in here and has this little meal, I can run out and close the gate, put him back in his bed.
Okay.
Which of you is tastier?
I am pretty metal.
Clean, it's your turn.
So let's see. Yes, I will. I think what makes sense here, I can command the blob to maybe make itself very thin as it moves, so you can get around it. Yes. So I'll give it the command slim.
Okay. You see if a gelatinous cube could suck it in, you see like and it just kind of like does a little bit of a curve on either end of it.
No, very good.
Very good, yes.
Sure,
Gwyn,
sorry.
you're up.
Okay, just being a good cleaner. Finally,
Just
pick,
clean up.
pick that one up,
All right,
and
perfect.
then I have more. Can I go down there and pick it up?
Yeah, if that's your what's your full movement though?
35.
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
30 down there.
And this is another bunch of like rubbish that you can just kind of scrub away. You're scrubbing away, and that the room now technically is clean. With
Winner of the month.
Dirk being holding the rest of the items there. Last but not least, Jerry moves, being enticed by the come and get it. He's going to move his full 30 into the spot here, just swoop into this area, and took up a bunch of bodies as he goes along. The body, he's not quite there yet. Ending his turn. Dyson, do you have anything you want to do?
No, me and my unseen servant will just scrub and mop wherever's left.
Okay. Dirk,
I'll be
you
ready
have your
to
movement.
Close the gate.
Yeah, I'll dash back to the cart.
Dash back to the cart and you throw it into the composting unit there.
Mhm.
And that's the end of your turn. Slug, you're up, buddy.
Slug. Obviously, I just sneak out here and close the gate and just go, oh, good boy, Jerry. Good boy, Jerry. You did so well.
You see this chain flash is like slink, 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 come down, and actually like an arcanic glow just goes over it, and you see Jerry just in his own little area eating his little food up, and you have put Jerry to bed. And you know what? I think you've done everything on your list. The imp Zet pops up and goes, well, it seems fantastic. Euphigenia would want to see you. Would you care to join me back at the estate?
Ah, sure,
Yeah,
bud.
of course.
Sure, why not? Why
Yes.
not?
Lead the way.
As time moves on and you follow Zet back to the teleportation pad, and he casts a spell, and you are back inside of Euphigenia's castle. He hurries you along past the scores of kobolds and goblins and trolls going in for their parts of their dungeons. Euphigenia sits there, now seemingly getting more cats than she had before, all in this one room, kind of all behind her, and she goes, well, look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much.
Oh, you're so welcome, eh?
Welcome, ma'am.
All in a day's work.
We did everything mostly by the book, but what I've learned today is that sometimes you need to go off book for certain jobs to get done.
And ask for help when needed, right, Slug?
I'll never ask for help.
Aye.
All right.
And respect your elders.
No.
No.
Not
Yeah,
you.
maybe not so much that.
Zet, could you please give them their payment? And you see the imp flitter over, their hands outstretched. You all receive one coin.
Just one.
Just one coin in the palm of your hand, a large coin with Euphigenia's face on it.
Handsome.
Oh.
You flip the coin around, and you see the face of a cat. And it's just as you were noticing, your hands begin to grow fur if you don't have it. You begin to shrink down.
Hell
and
no.
You all take the shape of different cats. And she goes, hello, my little dearies. And that's the end of the session.
Oh.
I'm pissing on the carpetry.
Yeah, I am pissing everywhere.
The kitten coin.
I will throw up hairballs everywhere.
I feel like as a
That's right.
Warford, I would be a Sphinx cat. I wouldn't have any fur. And I'm just gonna very intentionally, just be gross and licking myself right in front of her face. Like a little ball sack.
Well then, folks, that has
And
been
on that note,
a fun little game. I don't know where else you can do that.
yeah.
Don't
times.
forget to oil your Sphinx cats, folks.
Yeah.
Once again, we are DnD with me. We are Becky, Ty, Callie, and Jake, and we are joined by our fantastic guest, Siegfried Trent from Evil Genius Games. Thank you so much Thank you so much to Gary Con, and thank you so much to Arcane Anthems for the music, and thanks so much to everybody for joining us. If you would like to check us out, we are at DnD with me. You can give us a follow if you're interested in some more D&D stuff. We're running a long campaign called the Crystal Arc, and that is a little bit more of a serious adventure. This is a little more of a break for us.
Yeah.
Well, at D&D with me, we have a fantastic sign-off that I never screw up. But before I go, Siegfried, is there anything going on that you would like to shout out for Evil Genius Games right now?
No, not especially, but come check out our website, Evil Genius Games or evilgeniusgaming.com. And yeah, say hi. If you see me around, feel free to chat me up because I like talking about my game.
Perfect. Thank you so much again, Zig, for coming out. Thanks to
My
all the
pleasure.
viewers over here. And keep clean. And if you can't talk D&D with anybody, you can always talk D&D with me. Take it easy, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.